Alright, I've kicked off the recording, and thank you everyone. Welcome. We've got a full house, all 7, level 10 and 9 straddling across that tier, the cusp of tier 3 I think, but getting up there. And last week we had 3 players. I think that was Noida, Elric and Gungo?
Gungo.
That's right, yep. So last time you were pretty much all together. You guys, had set sail for what you think is the roots of the Kraken Society, knowing that this is where Pirate Lord Tentrix came from. And you found out that it's way out in the very far end of this archipelago that stretches out way out to sea. It's not really an archipelago; it's just a stretch of running stretch of islands. And it's sort of like, I guess, if Japan was a little bit more attached to the continent, and then you would see that sort of that string of them. But you've gone right to the end of that. There's the Purple Rocks, known for the algae and weed that grows at the shoreline, giving it that tinge. And you explored it, found it to be deeply infested tainted by signs of the Kraken Society. Clear evidence. You've seen it before in followers of the Deep Ones before. And the king of the public island, there's 2. There's like a reclusive island and that's only for locals and the council of elders, and the more publicly accessible one for visitors, visiting ships, restocking, repairing, that sort of thing. So you stocked in, found it to be... there was clearly signs of illithids having, they would call them the visitors, I think, but you put 2 and 2 together. 2 beings, one you've now found to be a mind flayer, an illithid, and one huge knight type character wearing this massive suit of plate armour. And a fight started. I think the king ended up going up to you and saying, "Please get me out of here. You know, the Kraken is dead and the visitors have taken over." So, you know, he's beseeching you to save him, not realising that you've got no affinity or intent to side with the Kraken Society. But you ended up taking him, I think, and rescuing him and doing a runner, just making it out to sea. There was this running fight through the city. We won't name names, but someone with horns sort of stashed the unconscious body of the king under a bed and then said, "Come on, I've got him," and jumped out the window and ended up somehow managing to rescue him. It was miraculous because he did survive it, but he had his throat slit. He was being drowned in the ocean in this sort of ceremonial way by the Kraken Society, and a blinking, hasted potion of invisibility, raging Gunko came running through the streets and snatched him up, and then dove into water, just like Dash from The Incredibles, you know, goes speeding through the water. And all these Kraken Society followers just dove in and did their Aquaman swim after him, but nowhere near as fast. And so you managed to get this king out and cast a revivify or something, high-level spell to bring him back from the dead. And you've sailed now to and basically, you know, everyone's jumping up and down on shore, just like Indiana Jones opening. And you've sailed off to the next island. Have I missed anything there, or any other cliff notes?
Everything was okay.
Everything was just fine.
The king owes Elric 500 gold. He's diamond though.
Oh yeah.
300.
300. Yeah.
And
300. Yeah.
Oh, and the Kraken lives.
Yeah, the Kraken lives. Yeah.
Mm.
And we got to the exclusive island
Mhm.
where Gungo touched the stone, and
We also smashed what's his face's shield.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We smashed a Lazdrigal shield.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got it out. We bashed it around a bit, and now it doesn't look like
Yeah.
this anymore.
This night.
Because by the big hulky armor was that guy actually.
And so we found the elders, and they were doing some kind of astrological ceremony, which Elric thought he could help with. That's exactly where we're at now.
That is exactly where we're at right now. Let's see. You should be able to see on your map. I've brought everyone in. Oh, there's another thing. I think maybe when I look on the map here, Morwen, Benius, and Felwyn. I don't see any yellow dot showing your current sanity level. Maybe I'm just... Oh no, yours is there.
I do see. I'm 0.
Yes, it's 0. Okay.
Yes.
So Felwyn appears to be over the edge, as is Gungo. Elide is in control of her faculties right now, as is Benius, but Benius is sort of starting to... No, he's holding it together. Morwen, you might have missed out on this part of it, so what we need to know is...
I think we've lost Morwen.
She's not in chat.
Oh, have we? Okay, all right. So we'll sort that out. I can remind her when she jumps back in. But Noida and Elric, I don't know if what happened. I might have just grabbed the wrong token from you two, or you might not have been here for when we were calculating it. It's your
No, we weren't.
wisdom and charisma modifiers added together.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Okay. I think it's all right. For some reason, I can't get it to pick up my headphone microphone,
Ah, right.
so I got to use my laptop one.
That's nice and clear.
It'll do.
Yeah, it sounds
Yep.
sounds fine.
Yeah, but it just when I'm walking around, I have to go back to my laptop to respond to something,
Oh,
which is
right.
a little annoying.
Ah.
But
Cardio. It's healthy.
Okay.
Figure out how to add numbers.
Yeah, I can do that. What's your charisma and wisdom together?
Together, it's 3.
Oh, okay. So you have what you do to do this is when you're about to give yourself a coloured dot, you hover over it, and instead of clicking on it,
Is this
you just
working?
type a number.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can hear you, Morwen.
okay, I think this is my headset microphone. Let me go to a different room. Can you
Okay.
still hear me?
We can hear you. Check.
Okay, good.
Two.
Okay, I fixed
Yep.
it. I fixed it.
All right. It's not
One,
supposed to be
two,
me.
one, two.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be me. I think saying two when we check your.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't
Yeah.
know. That's what they do in the movies. So.
Let me know if there's too much background noise, please.
Okay. What I need to know is how sane you are, though, Morwen. What's your charisma and wisdom modifiers added together?
Oh, modifiers, 3, because I got a -1 to charisma and a +4 to wisdom.
Okay. All right. So, how this sanity score works? It's a mechanic to show how the more
Yeah.
you're exposed to these creepy stuff. Now, if something happens to you, you can automatically choose to pass, and what that does is lowers your sanity score by 1. In other words, you've bottled it all up, you've taken it all on, or you've just accepted that that's how things really are. And
Yeah, well, Morwen's had like 3 mental breakdowns so far, so,
Yeah.
you know.
I probably should start you off a bit lower, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You've made of sterner stuff. Gungo and Felwyn are the two that you've noticed in your travels so far that are sending
We're a little wiggy.
little bit shell-shocked in some form. In fact, they're almost quite the opposite. Gungo's turned into stoic military man of some sort, and Felwyn's, I don't know, what do you reckon, Felwyn?
Quiet for a change.
Yeah.
But one's just like,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
yo.
I mean,
Like,
that's okay.
Morwen's already pre-traumatized before this mechanic from the whole parents and entire
yeah.
life being different
Ah,
deal.
Yes. There's a whole Discords and Reddits talked about DMs taking away agency, and I'm a terrible person.
That is okay.
It's okay because after all,
I don't mind
we
it.
all go a little bit mad sometimes.
I don't mind giving the DM creative liberties as long as it's a
very good.
trustworthy DM as you are.
Yes, very good. So you're all walked along the coastline to where these locals have pointed out where the elders will be conducting their divinations. And you've walked along the rocky shore and found what looks like as if a temple has been made in a really bad spot. It's where the tide will wash in and wash in between the columns and, basically almost sink the place or half submerge the place at certain times. It's almost half submerged at this point. There's waves crashing across the rocks every so often. I say crashing, not like they're going to wash you all away, but they're washing across as a white foam and then draining away. And there seem to be these sorts of humans affected with this piscine features, and they're conducting some sort of reverie ceremony of some sort, and that is where we are at this point.
One other little thing.
Yep.
We saw the kraken,
Oh yeah.
and we saw it eating whales, like out of the sea.
Well,
Lifting up
What the
whales.
fuck? Are we talking like beluga whales or are we talking like blue whales? Like on the scale of whales?
They were big whales. I don't know.
Yeah,
which one they were.
we didn't check to confirm with our biology atlas.
But even if it was the smallest whale.
Was that the thing in the cloud with the tentacles pulling the whale out?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
we
was
saw
it.
that. Yeah, we did.
And I don't like that guy.
Fame.
I hate that guy.
Yeah. I'm not into Cthulhu shit, like that's like I watched War of the Worlds as a kid where they have like, the one with Dakota Fanning and what's his name, not John Travolta but the other guy, Tom Cruise.
Yes.
And with all the like tentacles going through, and that shit gave me night terrors for like 6 years. I had to sleep with the light on till I was like 12.
Very good. The Gabriel Byrne one's worth
Can't
watching
do
as well.
Cthulhu stuff.
Yeah,
I
the
cannot
old school
do
one.
Cthulhu stuff. I listened to the radio broadcast as well.
Ah.
So, what do you want to do at this point? Gungo, you're closest, and you can see these creatures. They've got, the spines coming off their forearms, and the closest one does at least. I might be able to blow him up for you and show you, give you a bit of a boost.
Oh.
Oh.
Now
Okay. Hello.
Now they noticed us before at the end of last session, didn't they? And
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a woman with lank black hair, black sockets for eyes, and if she had, piercing eyes, it looks like she's looking straight at you or through you.
Okay.
And she points a hand.
Okay, Gungo will say, elders, welcome. We bring you Deep Lord Binyas, and he'll gesture to Binyas and then step aside.
Okay.
Assuming Binyas has still got the little badge thing there.
Yeah, he flashes the little badge.
Yeah.
As you pass, Noita will do little jazz hands to enhance
Okay.
introduction.
Oh, and I guess just to sort of let everyone know, the idea here was, which we discussed in the ship beforehand, we just came from obviously the Purple Rocks, the town there, which had been overtaken by the bad guy, the Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer, yeah.
So we saved the king, and we were coming here to tell the elders that had happened, and also to try and find the location of a skull, the Elven City, the sunken Elven City, with the premise that we've been told by the Kraken to go there to prepare for his arrival. So that's kind of what we had finished on last time. So take it away, Deep Lord Binyas.
Can't see the lady though. Where is?
And Gungo says all this before while the lady's pointing at us.
No, I mean, assuming we're all on the ship together on the way there. So
Yeah, you've had this conversation before.
Yes.
You may not. Some of you may not be able to see the lady pointing at you. Or,
I can see one elder. That's all.
yeah, this one here. Misread. We'll go with the Cluedo model.
Oh, she's
Again.
over. Oh.
You know, some people call it Cluedo. I just find that really weird.
Okay, Rebecca, there's only so much mental damage I can take in a session.
Like every Dutch person I've met, I don't know about you, Lars, but like at least in Groningen, they all call it Cluedo, and it really annoys me.
That's
Yeah.
literally everyone in the country.
So
That's
Dutch
what you get
people,
when
it's just
you-
Dutch people.
Yeah. It's what you get when you
Ew.
legalize marijuana.
Yeah, fair.
So, I think Elric, you've got the direct line here, and there's an elder turning to you, the Mr. Purple, and he swings around. He's got completely green skin, like that sort of bluish green, smooth, flat scales over his face, and yellow eyes. Benius, you're right there. Gungo's just done the whole ta-da thing. Deep Lord Benius, here he is. What do you want to do?
Is there like a ritual site in the distance? Like, there are obviously more. He's just gonna approach,
Okay.
walk all the way to the elder. Oh, there's another one.
I'll go with him.
Yeah.
So will Gungo.
Oh, now it's getting lighter. Apparently, I don't have a light source.
Yeah.
Oh, Elric is my light source.
So I've got that as daylight, but the light turned way down. That's because it's so heavily overcast and drizzling with rain, which will obscure your vision a little bit. So if someone has a light source, and clearly some of the party members do, they might be lighting up the area around you.
I'm carrying my torch.
Yeah, okay.
He turns to you. This elder turns to you and says, "Go no further.
Or else what?
Why are you here?"
Just a routine inspection.
Welfare check.
Okay. Can you roll what's it called? Deception for me, please.
Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is a low one.
Okay.
Okay.
The one with the green skin right in front of you seems to pause a moment and just sort of watch. And then he sort of takes just a step back. And his hand goes to something around his neck, some sort of medallion of some sort.
Gungo's just going to shout, "You'll do well to listen to what the Deep Lord says."
Okay. Now, who have we got here? Elric in the front there, Gungo, Ferwin. Noida, what's your passive perception?
Probably 10. Yes, 10.
Okay.
Even mine's better than that.
Okay. Morwen, you're off in the distance, I think, just hanging back a little. Are you hearing what's going on? Mic check.
I got a pretty high perception, so
Yeah, okay.
passive is 22 and
Okay. So
plus 12 on checks.
I'm going to go to you. You think that there's some sort of communication. There must, because all three that you can see of the elders all take a step, almost in sync, when the one talking to Benius takes a step back. And as one,
Like they all take a step back the same.
no, the 3 step forwards when he steps back, almost as if they're, forming a line of some sort. It seems clearly to you, sort of martial, but at least aggressive.
Okay. And my roll 20 just won't load. Like annoyingly.
Even without roll, so you're a fair way away from them. That you're
Yeah.
about 30 feet from the party, and probably about 30 feet from the first elder, and you're sort of off to one side. But because you're a bit remote, you can see that it looks like these elders are preparing to try and jump Binyas.
Okay. Okay, I will. Give me a second.
There's nothing perfectly fine for you to, even if you need to do theory of the mind, I can just move your token on screen and then describe what's going on. I think we've had to do that before. That's worked.
Okay. Sure. I think I'll sort of take a few steps forward, and is there space to sort of like stand next to Binyas, kind of flank him a little bit, and just ready?
You can move up, and you're pretty close to Binyas now.
Right,
you're also pretty close to one of the elders.
Yeah. Yeah. So can I just sort of ready myself in case they attack?
Sure. Does that mean drawing weapons? Drawing your short sword, dagger?
I'm just gonna hold on to them with my hand.
As in hand on the hilt sort of thing?
Yeah, hand on the hilt, sort of
like a gunfight.
ready with the dagger. Yeah.
All right. Elric, what about you? I'm going down the line here now.
I'm keeping the ruse up. I'm just going to look at with bewilderment as the elders aren't, seem to be not understanding what Binius is there for, and
okay.
I think I forgot the name of the last town we were in, but I was going to be bringing warning of the mind flayers or the lithids threat. That's what I think the part of our. So I'm going to kind of throw my hands up, like, wait, we need to tell you, we bring warning from wherever that city was.
Okay.
Not to step on my Lord Binius's toes here, but
the elder takes a step to the side, with his back to a large column of black rock that frames. Now, what you can see is these columns. There is a roof to this, so just a large slab of rock covering the whole lot. So you're now in a little bit of shelter from the rain. And he says, "Enter the Temple of Tentacles. Speak your message to Deep Lord Ingramar." And he sort of gestures where there's this large slab, and he sort of gestures for you to all enter.
Ingramar.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go in.
Okay, so Binius is in, Elric follows, Gunko, Felwyn, Morwen, are you following in as well? Next to Binius?
I will follow in as well, but
Okay.
I might make a bit more distance now and kind of position myself a little bit more strategically.
Yep. You're in a shadow of You're in a shadow of a column from where you were standing, so you're pretty much obscured from all of the elders at this point. If you wanted to just stay behind and hide in shadows, there's a chance you might succeed at that if you want to.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, and I can sort of get ready on a ranged attack in case they're like doing some shit.
All right. Can you roll a stealth for me?
Yeah. Did that do it?
You can have advantage on this one due to the rain and dim
hang
lighting.
Beyond 20 is doing some shit. I'm clicking roll and it's not rolling. Is my Beyond 20 not working? Okay.
That's all right. You can roll it in Roll20. You can roll it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
if
my
you-
D&D Beyond isn't
isn't working.
working.
Have you got dice?
Yeah.
I'm happy for you to just roll dice and tell us what you rolled. That's fine as well.
I do, just
If
a
you have to.
second.
What about you, Noida, while we're getting to that?
Me being all the way in the back before everyone moved. Is there a chance I could cast a spell with just a verbal component without attracting too much attention?
Possibly. You're right at the back, bit obscured from the others.
Right.
Okay.
So remembering the words of his
so-
mother that Victoria prefers the prepared, he would cast a spell I got with my 10th level, and I've been putting off on getting it as to not metagame too much, but
Right.
given all we went through, Intellect Fortress.
Oh, okay.
At
Okay.
5th level, so 3 people, I would target Gango, Felwyn, and myself.
Okay. I'm going to give you a token for this Intellect Fortress.
What does that do for us?
Advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws, and resistance
Wow.
to psychic damage.
Oh,
So who's
Nice.
that? Who's that? Gungo?
Gango, Felwyn, and myself.
nice.
Felwyn
Yeah.
and Noida. Okay, so I've got a little castle symbol, so that's your fortress.
Yes.
How long does that last?
I think an hour.
Oh, okay.
And are you joining the conga line though? You got your maracas out, or you?
Yeah, after that I'll follow everyone. Yeah, it's a concentration up to an hour.
Okay. Just checking your token was a bit undersized. There you go, a bit better. Okay. So the group gets there, and you can see Ingramar and some other elder on the other side of a deeper channel of water.
Okay, I have my dice, but I've lost my mobile phone to take a picture.
No need. That's fine. We'll trust you. Just
Okay.
you can just roll it and say what you.
Okay. Okay, it's my mini dice. Okay, roll number 1. So that's a 19 plus 8, and then a 8 plus 8. So
Okay.
20. Is that 27?
We'll call it 20 hidden. Okay, so to the rest of you, you sort of look over your shoulder and you say, "Hey, Mo!" Oh, zip, and you know Morwen's somewhere nearby. Ingramar has these 2 tentacles coming from his chin, from his neck, and they sort of drape around like some sort of Star Wars cantina
Twilight.
figure. Yeah,
Bit Fortuna.
yeah. And he gestures to this rocky plinth and says, "Ascend!" And his voice sounds like it's half full of water.
Okay. Well, which direction is it?
He's talking to this. He's gesturing at this large rock in the middle.
Up here?
Yep.
The deep lord is up there?
Hmm?
That's where the deep lord is up there, is it?
One of the others says, "We are the ones you seek." That's this dude here.
Okay. Well, do you want to hear our message? Or do you want us to climb up there?
No, just yes. Speak your message from the Rock of Awakening.
Alright, you want some company, deep lord?
It's-
No. Gungo, you do the works.
Alright.
Okay.
He'll go up there.
Okay. You look a bit like Conan up there. There you go. You're on top of the rock.
He's got
My,
his
uh,
shield
my-
and his
yeah.
spear.
My envoy will do.
I am the voice of Deep Lord Binius. Okay, move your lipstick, Lord Binius,
Okay.
while I'm
I have
talking.
Venus is like a Sauron type deal. It's like the mouth, like the eye, like Gungo is the voice.
All right. Well, yep.
We travel from the Purple Rocks, where your enemies have taken control.
Okay.
We have brought the king, and we have him on our ship. He can verify our story. We rescued him, kind of. He's here, and we are. We have been sent to find Ascal and prepare it for the coming of Slarkrathel.
Okay. He seems quite interested, and the others are all. You see a few eyes go back and forth between them. They're definitely interested. They're definitely, listening and intrigued by what you're saying. It doesn't sound like it's something that they've heard before. Maybe a little look of concern that some of you might see on some of their faces. And Ingramar sort of looks and wades so he's like ankle, almost knee deep in this water as it washes over him, and he holds something around his neck as if he's doing some sort of spell or divination or something along those lines. The rest of you just waiting and watching what happens here?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Ingramar sort of rocks and sort of slams back almost against this rock behind him and sort of staggers a few feet and almost falls to the ground. And he looks at you and looks at the others. And he says, "Go." And he gestures to along the beach further away from where you've just come from the where the ship is docked in Trisk. Go and enter the tower, the ruined tower on the bluff, and there you make your way to Ascal.
Well, that was easy.
And
Can I insight check him real quick?
yeah, you can roll an insight just to.
He could just be sending us to some like random place.
Yes, yeah.
Will it work now? Oh, okay. Well, D20. Where is my D20? Okay.
I know you cannot see the tokens, but all their faces look very
never mind.
if you ask me.
That's a 6.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Okay. All right. So it's a bit hard for you to see. Also hard to read these, piscine looking faces. They're not, like trying to read the expression of someone who's been over Botoxed. It's a bit hard to tell. They're very similar.
Yeah.
They're similar, these Kraken cultists and the Botox brigade. So, yeah, what you sense, I think, as a group, once you, Binius, I think you and Elric are noting this passively even, is that they look like they're absolutely freaked out, but just holding it together.
Very well. Well, we shall go to Ascal then.
Okay. They say,
But before we
go to the tower, and do what you can for Slarkrathel.
And Gungo saying, tell me, we must protect Slarkrathel. Have you learned of any weaknesses of his?
No, I think we'll go.
Venus gives him a thumbs up. Subtle.
Slarkrathel is near divine and beyond weakness. but is mortal nonetheless.
Hmm.
And I guess the group, are you going to start trooping off in this direction, or any more?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
And what about more when you're sort of left behind there? You see the group sort of move off. Are you going to sort of scout around and find your own way and catch up?
Yeah.
Or just jump out and say, "Oh, hey guys, sorry."
Well, I feel like they'll understand having having somebody there just to be safe, you know.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay, so
But I won't like make a big deal out of it. I'll just kind of come out and just still follow at a distance.
Okay. All right. The two that were closest to you, look quite startled when you just sort of step out of the shadows.
I'll just make eye contact and then just continue following the other guys.
All right.
Questions. Are they all like wearing robes or hoods and stuff?
They don't look like they're wearing uniform. They're mostly in robes with hoods, though.
Oh, okay.
Bit of
Sorry,
fashion.
it's not really important, but could I get all of you to say "for the greater good" in unison?
What was the last bit?
In
The
unison,
greater
like
good.
all together,
Unison.
for the greater good. You know, from Hot Fuzz.
Hot
the
Fuzz.
trilogy.
Right.
For the greater good.
Okay. They did not say that, but sort of watch you, and they missed the gag. Unfortunately.
That's okay. Next time, maybe.
Can Biggest ask a small question as they pass through
Mm-hmm.
to voice? I think it was called the voice of the council or something like Ingramar.
Yep.
Is Deep Lord Yafra here with us now?
Is he here in the room with us right now?
Yeah. Yathra, no.
What was the last thing you heard of him? Because we're just sort of traveling, and we went to Burlington, and, where the summoning has been. I was just wondering where he is now.
Right. Checking. Yathra is one of us and not one of us, not from the Purple Rocks.
Noted.
Okay. Yeah, he's always been the odd one out.
Yeah.
Carry on, carry on.
Okay. So you make your way along the coast, and eventually along a little. So they mention a ruined tower on the bluff just beyond. You walk for about 30 minutes or so and haven't seen anything, but they also said to the far north point. You gather that that's probably a little bit further than, if to travel to the northernmost point of the island.
Keep going.
Keep going? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Eventually you get out of sight and you can freely talk and breathe out. And you've bypassed the Council of Elders. Okay.
I'm just saying, guys, they were like one wrong word away from going off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know,
Nice
like
one, Elric.
Mm.
you should have seen how they were freaking out at the back. They were like ready to go into some maneuvers or some shit, guys. Like
Oh.
for real.
They're acting very Power Rangery.
I feel bad we missed the opportunity to cut this off at the head,
Yeah.
so to speak, but we all live to fight another day.
Probably about 2 hours beyond, you get to what looks like a ruined or temporary encampment. There's burned patches on the ground that looks like the remains of a campfire. There's structures from where huts or tents would have been put up. So people have cut branches, laid out the sort of triangle sort of shape, maybe thrown cloth or sailcloth or canvas or something over them, taken that away, but just left the frames here. So it's sort of semi-permanent, but barely used campsite. However, you can see a small round stone tower. It's maybe 3 stories tall, 2 stories tall, and the door, like many of these towers, you have to go up a short staircase before you get to it. Most of the machicolation and battlements along the top have all completely crumbled and ruined, such that the top floor of the keep, some of it you can even see from the ground, so the wall's completely fallen away there. But the sides of the lower portions are still well solid rock. Whole place is covered in this sort of purplish lichen.
Okay. And how far away from this tower?
Oh, probably 500 yards or so. You just sort of see the shape.
Oh, so not far at all.
No, pretty close.
Can I
It's right
investigate
there.
the lichen and see if I know this strain and detect any properties of it?
Yeah, it looks like other lichen that you might have seen before, but probably just a local variety that has this slightly different colour to it. As you approach the castle itself, because of its slight cant and being sort of weaker, sort of halfway up, looks like a sort of broken finger bone. The exterior's clearly been lashed by wind and rain. This would be the point that cops the brunt of any storms that come. So there's extensive weather damage. And something just unsettling about this sort of squat ruin, something very old.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Let's go. Gunga's just going to go up there with his spear and shield out, and he's just going to start trudging up the hill.
Okay. All right. So you start trudging up the hill. You get to the base of the tower, and looking up a short staircase that goes around the outside of the tower up to the main door. You balk at the sight of yet another crucified figure hanging from the wall of the external tower wall. The corpse is sort of near indescribable, sort of amalgam of these cephalopod illithid men folk, humanoids, but very badly decomposed, rendering its finer features pretty much unrecognisable. And Gungo, looking upon this, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
Your intellect is a fortress.
13.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay, something goes through your mind as you, as you gaze upon this creature. Something that you remember from recent times.
So the creature we can see, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Can you roll percentage for me?
I've done this before, haven't I?
You have.
90.
Okay,
No.
so for the rest of you, you see Gungo look upon this creature. You can tell that there's some sort of humanoid hanging there, but Gungo's the one that sort of marched up ahead to just sort of check it out, and you're at sort of bow shot away, range spell attack away or so, and Gungo just keels over and sort of falls to the ground in a Scarlett O'Hara fashion.
Oh, I rush up to him.
Yeah,
Bing is
forward
reaching
to
to
him.
Uh,
Hey.
Gungo, are you okay?
Go.
Yep. He's alive, but completely unconscious.
Can I cast? Well, can I do a medicine check on him and see if I know what's going on with him, or do you think I would know what's going on?
Sure, you can do a medicine check. Okay.
15?
He looks unconscious, like his eyes, you can open them up and they just sort of roll back in his head.
Okay. I'll cast Greater Restoration on him.
Okay. Now, Morwen, you've still got your ranged gear out from the back there. Noida, you're also coming up the
Yeah.
back.
Hmm.
So I'm just running around the corner and seeing Gungo unconscious and some creature there.
Yes, hanging from the thing. You look up and see. You look up and see the same thing, and so do you, Elric. Can you guys?
Yeah.
You three
Okay.
all roll saves. Wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Yep.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Elric with a natural 20.
18.
Okay, and Felwyn and Binius.
Okay.
Oh, when you got advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Binius is okay. Now, Alid, what about you? You were coming up the back with Noida here.
Yeah, when Kungo fell, I was planning to approach as
19.
well, but Benius went first.
Yeah.
And so just kind of observing the scene. I don't... Because he didn't find anything with his medicine check,
Yeah.
I don't really think there's anything else I can do. I was thinking to do detect magic, but that's going to take me 10 minutes.
Right.
And I don't know if we're going to be here for 10 minutes.
Did
You can also cast it as an
happen
action.
with anything happen with my spell?
What was the spell? I didn't. Oh, Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration.
On Gungo
Oh, okay.
after
Yep.
my medicine check.
Okay, so you cast your Greater Restoration, crunch up your 100 GP worth of diamond dust, so cross that off. And Gungo's eyes that will roll back in his head come back. And he's a bit freaky, but regains consciousness.
I'm attacking this guy, by the way, as soon as I get stock of the situation.
Okay.
Can we ask Gungo what that felt like?
Yeah, any visions or...
Yeah.
No, I just saw something and then went sleepy base.
Well, next time we attack, we buying you some spinach. You need iron.
It's because I don't eat beef.
Yeah.
Okay. Bear with me a sec.
So the creature, is it alive or is it the corpse of a creature?
It's it looks dead.
Okay.
I'm shooting it anyway, because
So,
just to check.
You can...
I'm just freaked out. I probably don't even notice it's dead at first. I'm like, creepy thing, Gungo on the floor, ping, arrow.
What's a gross abuse of a corpse to our list of misdemeanors and felonies?
why not?
He started it.
Yeah.
Going for the headshot.
Okay, can you roll to hit?
God, where is that? Okay. Actions, longbow, +8. Okay. 17 + 8, whatever that
Okay.
is.
Yep, alright, so you hit, and boom, the arrow sinks into the head. And no movement, no twitching or anything.
Okay.
And the arrow definitely does damage, like it's sunk in. Doesn't go into the rock behind the creature, but definitely completely sunk through.
Okay. Okay. Creepy shit.
Are we still feeling the effects of whatever frightened us or what the wisdom check was for?
That was more the initial shock of seeing this creature.
Okay.
So
Now that we've
Sean-
moved past that, or is it?
Yeah, so now you sort of pulled yourself together and you can, it's like you've seen Freddy Krueger jump out once, so next time you see the movie, it's fine.
So Elida and myself have to make this check too, or?
Yes, you do, as you move up.
Select.
How'd you go?
18.
For myself.
18, and what did you get, sorry, a lead?
Let me just roll d20.
Okay.
4.
Ooh, okay. Alid, you can feel your mind start to slip away, snap somehow.
And that was just a regular d20. It wasn't a. Was it wisdom?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let me add. Oh, add 0. Never mind. Just kidding. It's 4.
All right. So, however, you can decide to steel yourself and just accept what you're just seeing as absolutely normal, nothing to see here, but basically spending one of your sanity points if you wish.
Because I have. Yeah, I'll do that. Yes. So I'll go down to 1 sanity point, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. So you look upon this creature, it's like, paranormal activity, head spinning around, nothing to see. And I'm just going to move you all to another map.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you something to play space.
Oh, no.
How's that looking? You can see a tower of some sort?
Yep.
Okay.
Left for one.
Okay.
Can someone send me a screen cap?
Maybe in the Discord or something.
For now, it's just an empty ruin of a tower. Nothing
Yeah,
special.
it's a hull. It's a shell of a tower.
Yeah, I like to see any.
All right, where are we? Sorry about this. Trying to find my business. Okay. Yep. So you can tell that this is some sort of watery, foreign aberration of some sort. There also seem to be a handful of corals, shells, and exquisitely carved things in sort of a starfish shapes beneath the corpse.
Because aberrations are my favorite enemy. Can I get some insight on this dude? See if I know what it might be or something.
Yeah, if you can roll Arcana for me.
Or just a straight D20.
Nature is for
13.
things of this world. Things not of this world is more an Arcana check. It's a nature thing. Sorry, what did you get?
13.
Okay. So you think that this creature wasn't born this way. It's probably mutated in some sort. So you're not looking at another Stygian race of some sort.
Okay, well that's good, kind of.
Yeah.
Not really.
You think it's probably died more than 20 days or so. So you can imagine that's why you can't really see many of its features out. It's already gone through its sort of bloating stage and now is not drying out because it's raining, but. And you think that this stuff at its feet is probably currency in some sort of, it sort of looks like sea elf money, but it's not sea elf money, but it's some sort of a...
I'll take that. Yeah. For the party, not for me.
Yep.
All right. 20 days, so it's like at the gas station sushi level.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's been in the warmer for a while in the Bay Marie.
Yeah.
Bay Marie sushi. Okay. I'll put in the chat what you've collected. Here we go. It's probably about 300 gold worth in curiosity value. You wouldn't be able to pay for stuff as gold in the towns and cities where you're from, but you might be able to sell them for the same amount of money at someone who's willing to buy that sort of thing.
Ooh.
Okay, so you would need to go up the steps to go inside the tower. You haven't done that yet. I'm not bothering
Where's
with...
I will help
suggestion?
Gungo up the steps. And we'll lead the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go
I'll
too.
follow them.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go first. I see you guys get freaked out by these things, and I have a secret. I'm freaked out by everything, so nothing surprises me.
Where are you?
Okay.
I'll follow you with Gungo.
Okay.
Right.
I think we've got a bit of an order going. Where's Gungo? Where are you? I can't even see you.
He's up there. Here?
He's right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I throw a Gungo in there. Oh, you can do it. I'm just putting everyone single file to simulate walking up these stairs.
Right.
Okay.
Gungo, you're in there, and then Binyas, Alita, Morwen. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll round up the back.
Okay. Now, I've got you injured on the screen here, so I'm assuming you're at full health. 67?
No, it's now 74.
74. Okay.
57 was the level 9.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Mm.
I'll just update that. For the rest of you, might want to just check your maxes as well. Max and current. Okay, Noida.
I think my AC and PP might be different now too.
Okay. Noida, you go up the staircase. The door is long destroyed. You walk under this corpse, over the spot where the coins were, and into a small room. There are 2 ladders, 2 hatchways, one in the floor, one in the ceiling. They're not above each other. One's to the north and one's to the south. So you could go up the north one, and and go through the go up a short ladder to the ceiling, or you could flip the trap, or the trapdoor's already flipped, but jump on the ladder and head down as well.
Right. I didn't quite remember the instructions we were given. Did they say whatever we need to protect is upstairs or downstairs?
They said go to the tower on the bluff.
I guess by tower they mean the tower, not beneath the tower, so I'll go up.
Okay. So you grab on. It's a bit rusty. It's and very rough. Broken through in a couple of places, but those places look like they are more, where the water's sort of run down one side, and you sort of hunker over to the other side and climb up. It sort of creaks and a bit of crumbly wet rust falls down, but you manage to get up a floor and appear in the rain in the open, where there's crumbly walls about waist height, and a portion of it is completely dropped away. From this elevation, you can now see along the length and the breadth of northern Trisk's shore, as black waves sort of grasp at the shore and wash in and wash out. It oddly looks to you as if the waves are washing in and trying to grab the land and pull it into the ocean. And you're certain this is what waves do everywhere, but it's never occurred to you until just now that might be what they're doing.
Right. I'll reminisce for a second and then call out to everyone downstairs. It's safe, come up!
Gungo, I think you're at the base of the ladder there.
Yep, I'm up after Noida.
Okay. Elric?
I'm just gonna follow single file.
Yeah, okay.
I'm helping Gungo. I kind of want to make sure he's okay.
Let's see.
So
2, 3, 4.
prop it up, my buddy.
Yeah, okay.
I always have concerns with you guys going in the front. I just do.
Okay, so Elide and Morwen, you two are on the base floor. You can see Benius is sort of poised at the ladder with the other 4 up there. And it looks at, could be a little bit crowded up there, and you can see them sort of their backs against the trapdoor part. So Benius sort of you probably pause rather than do the crush.
Yeah.
Soccer game's not over yet, so you can linger a little bit.
If it's that crowded, I'll wait at the bottom for now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, same. Just kind of look out the other way, just
Yeah.
in case.
Okay, so you've got shelter. You're in the archway that leads out off the doorstep and down. The steps curve away, but you've got a good, clear vision of the approach to the tower through this doorway. Elric, at the top of the tower, 2 of the pillars that surround. There's probably a roof at some stage. Like the pointy roofs that you see in the books. That's long gone, but 2 of the pillars, which are ocean facing, seem a little bit different sized, a little bit different shaped to all the other ones, and they seem familiar to you in some way. They just ring a bell.
Okay. Do I can I explore that? I can make a history check or something.
Yeah, you can try and try and rack your brain and consider what you think it might be.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Nice roll.
All right.
On history.
So these 2 pillars you have seen before on parchments that you've seen. There was a parchment, I don't know if you might not remember it, but this is why recognition is a lot easier than recall. And these 2 pillars match the parchment you found on the other corpse that was in the temple in Vilkstead, where there was another crucified figure, if you remember.
Okay.
A corrupted statue. And there was remember there was 2 pillars, and there was like the little cephalopod Cthulhu type squat gargoyles on the top, and a gateway.
Okay. Then I'll relay that to the others. This is familiar. Right?
Yeah, that's where we
People
saw
in
that other
another
one.
place for sure.
Okay.
Where do we go from here, Noida?
You're muted.
Sorry, thank you for the reminder. Is there still way up?
No, this is it. This is as high as it gets.
Well,
Maybe
I
the
guess
trapdoor down.
yeah.
I guess we go down.
Okay.
I guess it only goes down from here.
All right. So, you've still got that parchment too, by the way. That's tucked away somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So you head back down. Let's see, and you head same order, I presume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay. So Noida, you head down the ladder, and that goes down to a lower level, which is sort of like a basement. Might have stored things. It plunges into darkness. There's no natural light at this point. It's quite cramped, and this lower area seems completely empty, as if it's been looted or whatnot, other than a bit of debris probably blown in by the wind.
All right.
driftwood,
Uh,
dead leaves, that sort of thing.
okay. Are there any sources of light? I have dark vision anyway, but just for the others.
Yeah, so you would have some sort of source of light. I think Gungo's right behind you, followed by Elric, and he's got his lantern.
I've got the
Alright.
lantern revealing, so I'll get that out.
Oh, okay. Get your lantern of revealing out, shine it around, and it lights up this area where, now that you think about it, there's a faint breeze coming from that corner of the northern wall, the ocean side.
No.
That one? And Noida would just gingerly approach with his hand extended all the way as far as I can from his face.
Yeah.
Try to touch the wall.
How does the
Eventually-
breeze smell?
Eventually, you get to solid wall.
Or knock on it a little bit.
It's solid stone. Feels like solid stone.
Nothing here.
Search for any doors or mechanisms.
Yep,
or...
okay.
Yeah, okay.
It'll take an investigation.
I'll
Hey,
go
Felwyn,
over
Mike,
and have a
Felwyn.
look.
Okay.
Whoever does it,
Yeah.
I'll cast guidance on.
Okay. So, Felwyn, you get out your magnifying glass. Step aside. You're covering up the evidence.
I don't need a magnifying glass.
Okay.
I'm so small, I can just look in and be correct.
Yeah.
Roll a d4 too on top of that.
And add a d4 on top of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
74.
let's- Yeah, so 24.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you get out and say, "Oh, breeze. There's markings. Look, that stone over there looks like it can be depressed. That's probably got the mechanism to open this solid stone secret door. It'll likely slide to the side based on the architecture of this room."
I'm like, boom, 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 and then I go over to the thing and I press it, and then like, yep, I
Okay.
do all that.
All right. Blow your knuckles. Flick your hair off your shoulder. Step back. Gesture. Whatever.
Do the things.
Very good.
Door goes.
Okay. Door
It
opens
slides to
up.
the side.
And it's not this is not a space hollow ship. This is a gross.
That's the sound of the rock
Yeah.
against each other.
grinding sound.
Then you would shout down the basement. Elric?
There's a stairway on the other side, and it goes down through now naturally hewn rock.
Okay.
I think this is what we're looking for.
I'll shine my lantern down there.
Okay.
See?
Yes, very narrow staircase. It looks like it curves around, following the avoiding what would probably be the foundation of the stones. They'll probably set stones in the ground beneath the tower to stop it from falling. It's worked because it's probably been here for centuries.
All right. I say we go.
Okay. Felwyn, you think that you see signs that there of that something has been, of recent disturbance.
Something's recently come through this passageway as
Something-
well.
Yeah, in the last day.
There's not enough dust, just stuff, and there's markings on the floor. Something's passed
Yeah.
through here.
Yeah. In fact, you see a footprint in the wet flagstones underneath the scattered leaves. You get your little brush out, move the leaves aside, and you can see quite clearly a footprint that's maybe 1.5 feet long and very wide.
Is it a humanoid type footprint or is it an animal type
No,
footprint?
it's a humanoid type footprint, but you can tell it's something very heavy, and it looks like a knight's, armoured shoe, a boot.
Okay.
1.5.
So there's
feet
like, you can
low.
tell there's like little rivets and lines and stuff, and it's like really big. And it's...
Yeah.
Okay,
that
guys, there's something down here with us.
Is that
This
Lazdrigal?
footprint's fairly fresh.
That is so lost.
Oh no.
Like measuring it, it's like the size of my whole forearm. Or arm
Oh,
for Felwyn, because
God.
she's like, oh my god.
Heavy and big. I hope it's not the armored guy from the other island.
Lazdrigal?
Yeah, I reckon that's who it is.
Oh boy.
Whatever it is, we should hurry.
Well, We have all of us this time, so maybe we can take them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We all contributed last time. Everyone was there. Everyone
Payback
helped.
time. All right.
Okay, so heading down the stairs.
Yep. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Whoa.
But after Felwyn gave us a warning, I would like to cast Sanctuary myself as I go ahead.
Just to check, because me and Morin are waiting outside, and then y'all went up, but you went down a different staircase, right?
No, they came back and
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Okay.
yeah. So you're standing there on the lookout, whatever, and you see them come down. Oh, nothing up here. A couple of pillars. It's wet, and they say we need to go down, and one by one they descend down down into the lower level and do a similar search. So you hear the muttering, you hear the oh yeah no blah blah blah. Everyone, and you can tell, and they call above to you, clearly that
Thank you.
that
Secret passage. Let's go.
yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, I misspoke earlier. I said Sanctuary, I meant Mage Armor.
Oh yeah, okay.
Taking a cue from Noida, Elric's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself with his rune.
Okay.
And so it'll get a lot colder standing by Eldrick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action 10 temporary hit points onto myself.
Oh man, all the big guns coming out.
Just in case, right? It doesn't hurt having it.
What are you trying to say?
It's like, whoop, the armor basically just powers up.
Okay.
Helmet comes down.
You go Iron Man style.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before you descend any further? A lead, Morwen?
No, I'm a martial person. I just go there.
Yeah, and I do my blade song in the moment, so we're good.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if we have time for it, but yeah, if someone's troubled, if you want to ease your conscience or mind before we go there, perhaps I can share in your burden, and if I could give up one of my sanity for someone else's.
Can you do that?
I'm asking the DM. Yeah, can I do that? Like, listen to their story, and it's okay. The prophet loves you anyway.
I think you can with a difficult medicine check.
Medicine check. Oh, I'm not good at those. Let's go.
You're playing psychiatrist here.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. And who are you trying to ease into sanity?
Whoever would respond to know this little prophet bubbling.
Felwyn and Gungo are at 0, so maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Felwyn and Gungo are the two that you think are sort of
Need help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
troubled souls.
Lost faith.
I mean, Felwyn, her mind is like steel trap. I think she can manage it. Maybe Gango.
Okay. Gungo, you need to succumb to his ministrations, despite to you, there's nothing wrong. You need to take the first step on your own, though, and you need to do. This is contested. So,
admitting you have a problem is the first step of healing.
Can you do a wisdom check for me?
Just a wisdom check?
Yep. Oddly, these are one of the ones where you want to fail, but.
16.
Okay. All right. So Gungo looks at you, Noida, and says, "You're not the boss of me."
Just when you want to fail.
I don't want to hear about your dad right now.
Well, I wish Prophet was my dad, but that's not the point. Anyway, if someone wants to talk, I'm here for you. It's for later. Let's go.
Okay.
Try.
I'm going to crack into kill.
All right, so Martin,
Actually, I would like to summon Wally.
Wally.
Ooh.
What was Wally? I forget now.
He was the walrus.
He's the walrus. He's my land animal.
Yes. Yes.
He's that dead walrus come to life. that
No,
we
he's
first
just a
had.
normal walrus. He's cute.
No, remember we had that dead walrus that we left
Oh yeah.
with,
Well,
and then we
this
came
is
back
like
with
a
Wally,
I
right?
remember.
And then we're
Yeah.
telling the people
Oh,
that
yeah.
we got the walrus to come back to life.
Okay.
Yeah, we use the
Yeah,
dead walrus as
he's a good
distraction for
boy.
fish people.
That's exactly
Ugh.
right.
Yeah, well, Wally, we haven't seen him in a while, so I'll get him out.
And is this? What's the actual spell?
It's summon beast. He's his own creature. He has his own initiative.
Yep. Is he
And,
medium?
step
Just so I
weapon.
know.
Oh yeah. Let me check. A small.
Small. Okay.
He's a small walrus. Oh, he's like a mini walrus. Yeah, he's small.
Walrus.
He's on a diet.
Yeah.
And how many
Small
hit points?
risk.
How many hit points?
30 plus 5 for each. Okay, no, yeah, just 30.
Not bad.
Yeah, just a little boy. I'll never be able to make him better because I need higher level spell slots, and I only have level 2 forever.
Alright. Hey, it's 30 hit points none of us takes, so it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you descend the staircase and down, and eventually it opens out to your left, and as you curve through naturally hewn rock. See, you get to a large cavern opening. And I'll move you all down. Binius, I think it was Noida at the front with Felwyn and Elric and Gungo. At lead and Morwen at the rear. Something along those lines, I think.
Yep.
Okay. This and a long sort of shadowed cavern opens up before you. There's a few pillars and things partway along that would obstruct your view. And you can see in the distance off the light source, whatever it is that you're using, glinting off that. It looks like there's some statues of some sort in the distance.
They look familiar at all?
Not really. Human shaped.
Okay.
Human shaped.
But do those footprints we found earlier continue, or was it just one?
There was one because there was a soil on the ground and debris and dried leaves that had been then moistened, so easily to crack. Felwyn, if you want to do another investigation, you could investigate your way.
I will. Let's see what I can find. There's nothing here.
No.
I don't even know if this is the right pathway.
Where am I? Who brought me here?
Wait, what's going on? This is probably the wrong way to go.
Fair enough. So Felwyn says it's absolutely impossible. You cannot get past her sleuthing. Yeah, but and Felwyn, you sort of go into the room a little.
Looked around, like, no, this is.
I'll follow close behind.
Okay, Elric, Felwyn, you're not feeling it, but Elric, you can feel there's some sort of presence in this room.
Okay. I'll tell Felwyn that. I said, "Oh, there's some kind of presence here."
There's a ledge.
Is
Can
it gifts
I take a
or
look around and see if I see anything?
No, you can't see anything. There is a ledge a little bit high, about 20 foot up the wall. It's a very tall ceiling.
Okay.
And the walls seem to be covered with some sort of green, viscous ooze of some sort. But the atmosphere, it's the feeling of it. It's charged with some sort of malignant force, as if, as if you've suddenly noticed you were being watched by wolves. But it's something that you can't actually see.
So we have that feeling we're being watched.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just follow Felwyn as she's kind of
Yeah, I'm poking around. Like, are these like little pillars, and you can walk around this bigger?
Yes. So the room goes beyond to the south. It narrows a little bit.
And then there's like this exit down over this way.
Yes, further to the south. Now, before you go through, let's.
I was just gonna wait and say, "Hey guys, there's this
And for the rest of you,
exit
you
down here."
Move your figures when you want to catch up. And Morwen, if you want, you should have control of Wally, and you can move Wally with you if you choose.
Yeah. He'll come with me. I can't. Roll20 just isn't loading.
Oh, okay, all right. So I'll move him for you, and you're moving up.
Yeah.
Up the rear as well.
Like a quick launch game, and it just gets stuck on like a black screen that says loading like forever.
Okay. All right. Okay, so. So you finally see some statues that come into view. I'll just put some circles here for you, make it a little bit easier.
where did Gungo go?
I was gonna say, did Gungo just explode?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Concern.
Oh, you are not on the page, Gungo.
No, I'm gone.
Oh. Whoops.
Did he go ethereal again?
I'm
You
gone.
should have listened to Noida.
Where are you, Gungo? I'll just drag your character back on here from the library.
Don't do that again.
Ah. I was drawing statues, and I must have accidentally grabbed you, and there's all those statues everywhere now. Okay, Gungo, there you are. Back in business. The statues, now that you're closer, and every so often will stylize this area that it's slightly different shape to what you're seeing. It's a bit longer than this sort of square shape. Think of it as probably more rectangular. You've entered at one end and you're sort of going along, and these statues covered in slime, and you can't really make out the features, not without scraping the slime away.
Okay, I'm going to cast prestidigitation on them a few times.
Oh, nice one. Okay, blup blup blup. The slime starts some shearing away, and bloop bloop bloop. There's puddles of it at their feet. You can see that these statues are made of jet black stone, and the figures are sort of humanoid in form, but they have dozens of thin, drooping tentacles where their faces should be. I'm not talking about eyes and a mouth like Davy Jones, and I'm not talking Illithid, where there's a mouth with teeth and then a ring of tentacles around them. They don't really have eyes or nose or a mouth, just their whole tentacle is just, their whole face is these rubbery appendages. And fins sprout from their limbs, and the skin has a distinctly sort of rough, scabrous quality. And at the base of this statue is written some sort of words in deep speech.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say nobody reads the deep speech words on eldritch statues, please.
I can't. Just so everyone is I can if it comes up.
Vegas was about to do the comprehend languages thing. Like, oh,
I have comprehend languages now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
I
read
speak
it, but not
both
aloud.
deep speak and I can speak deep speak and primordial if it's either of those.
I can do deep speech, infernal, primordial.
Nice. Okay, so we're all very
And
fluent
gnomish.
in deep speech. Morn, this says to you, Yog Feleden, the Sufferers. A lead, you have a read, and you confirm that this says Yog Feleden, the Sufferers. Does anyone want to say it a third time, particularly looking into a mirror or something?
No, it's okay.
No.
We're cool.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay, alright then.
Holding TK.
I won't say it, I'll just mouth it to myself. And can I do like a history or something check?
Yeah, you can do history or religion.
I suppose
What is it of the statue?
It's a name, it's an inscription at the bottom of the statue.
And I would like.
What is the statue of, though?
History.
Ooh.
I did a religion check and I got a 20.
I'll do history as well.
Yeah,
just in
okay.
case.
A lead, you do history. We've got a 13 from... We can have two
What
history.
is the statue, though?
The statue is of this... it's like a mind flayer-like shape, but it's just all tentacles instead of a face.
I have advantage on recalling information about aberrations, which I didn't realize earlier.
Okay, well, you can do a history with advantage for me. Morwen.
Okay.
You've got a 25 from a lead.
Yeah, Elite has a PhD
19.
in weirdology.
Yeah, weirdology.
19, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you think this is some sort of unique individual, maybe a god or maybe a just powerful entity from the far realm, and the warlocks of your world that worship these sorts of things and get their powers, they would be called, warlocks of the deep old one or the great old one.
Well, they seem very welcoming. Why don't we go on it?
Sure.
Can I just look around really quick and see if, aside from these specific statue things, if there's anything else that has deep speech on it that we can keep reading?
Yeah. You do an investigation for me, Elite.
Okay. I think I selected myself. Yeah, 26.
Okay, where are you? Okay, so you're sort of having a bit of a investigate around.
And I don't necessarily want to say it out loud, just want to see it first.
Yeah, okay. Okay, some of the slime that's sliding down these walls, you out of the corner of your eye, you think you see it move.
Uh-oh.
And you think that you notice some of the slime seems to be trying to stealthily move and surround the party.
I would like to say the slime is being suspicious.
And
I like to bring everyone's attention to the slime.
I'd like to draw your attention, and you're like the air hostess here, and here
Yeah.
are piles of slime. If you could
Yeah.
please directly avoid the slime and follow the lights.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, the slime quickly, rather than stealthily, rises up into this, goopy sort of stuff, and I'll display in the chat what it looks like. But it's this, horrible goo.
Cholesterol.
Now,
The cheese elemental.
Yeah, cholesterol, the silent killer.
I'll see if I can get a. I should have a token for it. I don't know why not. Oops.
Can you just cast prestidigitation on filth and have it just smear?
Yeah.
Can you clean slime with prestidigitation?
Okay, let's have a look. We'll see how big these things are. They cover a fair whack of ground.
I think they're just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, give one a hug. Why don't you?
Don't tempt Elric.
DM, why so many?
Oh, it's everywhere. The floor's covered in this stuff.
Ah.
But 5 pillars sort of rise up, and let's go initiative. I'll just open this on and move some stuff out of there.
Yeah. Click token initiative.
Eesh.
Okay, Elric's on a 5. I can see Norda on a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I can see Gungo on a 16.
Trying to select myself. Huh? Ah. Come on.
Ambush my slime. Hurry up.
I'm trying to click. There we go. It won't.
We rolled
What did I get?
in another game the other day, initiative of 1 when I had -1.
Ah, that's rough.
It was, yeah, oh god.
Okay, so I'll just sort here. Descending. Felwyn, you're quick off the mark. Binius, straight after with Gungo. And then Noida, Elric, and a lead on 5, 6, 5, 5. Morwen, do you want to roll dice and tell me?
Just give me 1 sec, because I was just trying to fix my game by clearing my cache and stuff on my thing, but it work. Let me just get D&D Beyond back. Real quick. Morwen. Initiative. 1 second. 17 plus 4, 21.
Nice. Okay. In that case.
Nice. I think you go first.
Morwen, you're going to go first, and you're at the rear of the party. But all of these slimes have sort of risen behind the party, so there's 2 right on you. You could do a runner towards the party. There's a bit of a gap. You and Wally are sort of next to each other, and there's 2 of these large jellies, oozes next to you.
The other guys will can assess if the other guys will be able to reach me on their turn?
Oh, it's all pretty close quarters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Then I'll just go ham.
Okay.
With my, I think I have, how many attacks now?
You should have 2.
One action is 2 attacks, so I can do 4 attacks.
You do 2 attacks, and then you can, if you've got another weapon in your offhand, you can do that as well.
Offhand, yeah. So I can do 3 attacks and then 2 attacks on the next time because I can't use it. So I can do 5 attacks in 1 turn because I have 2 actions. Oh no, it's 2 attacks per action. Okay, never mind. Oh no, it's action surge. Yeah. Action surge. I can do 5 if I use action surge.
Yeah, that's right. If you choose to action surge.
Yeah, okay.
You can just see what happens.
Okay,
your 3 attacks could kill 3 of them. Who knows?
Yeah. So going for whatever one is closest, or are they both within 5 feet?
There's one that's aggressing you and Wally. One that's off in diagonal.
Okay, so we'll go with the first dude.
Okay.
First attack is a 12 plus 9.
21.
is
Okay.
21 again.
21,
To hit.
21 hits.
Yeah, and it's D4 plus 4 plus 1, D6 plus 1 necrotic. So it's 1 D4, so that's 3 plus 4, 7
7.
plus a D6 plus 1 necrotic. So
God.
plus 7 necrotic.
Okay, it's
I
gonna.
think that's how it's
And what's this with your dagger?
working. That's with the dagger.
Okay.
I would
So,
really like to get this
Piercing.
fixed.
how much damage?
Piercing. 7 piercing
Mhm.
and 7 necrotic.
Okay.
God, I wish I don't know why my Beyond 20 just isn't doing anything.
Okay. All right. So you thrust the dagger in and bloop, and it all leaks, and it's got some sort of membrane to it. You think, and you've just pierced it and done damage.
Yeah.
Roll your second attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put my Slayer's Prey on this
Okay.
guy, so then I'll get an extra D6 to this. So.
Okay.
It's 7 plus 9.
Okay. 16 hits.
16. Okay. So that 2 plus 4 damage plus 1d6 is 3, so that 6 plus 3 is 9
Yep.
piercing damage, and then 1d6 plus 1 is 4 necrotic,
Okay.
and then
Slayer's
my
Prey?
offhand. Yeah, that was with the Slayer's Prey.
Okay. You won't get the you won't get the offhand because you did. The
Oh yeah,
Slayer's Prey.
yeah, true. Yeah, I will do that, and then I'll save my action surge, and then Wally. I think he takes his turn directly after me.
He does. He can go now.
Let me get his stat block. He has 1 attack. He does a maul, which is my spell attack modifier to hit with plus 4. Okay.
It should be +4 plus proficiency.
So that. Oh yeah, plus 4 plus proficiency. So that's plus 4 plus 8 then, because he shares my proficiency. So that's 7 plus 8 is 15.
8's not your proficiency. 8's your with all your
So
bonuses
there's-
and everything.
Oh yeah, but it's 7 plus 4 plus 4 because it's my spell attack modifier plus. You said plus my proficiency, didn't you? Yeah, my spell attack modifier is plus 8.
Okay, that's all we count because that has your proficiency built into it. Your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, so it's plus 8. So 7 plus 8, which is 15.
15 hits. Go Wally.
Yeah,
What is
and
it?
then
Bludgeoning,
he
slashing,
does. It says.
maul.
Let me see. Maul. It is piercing. So 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level, which is 2. So, where is my d8? Is this a d8? Yeah. Okay. 1d8. So 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13 piercing from Wally.
All right. So a bit hard to say with a jelly, but between the two of you, you've gone to town on this thing. And Felwyn, you're right to the back of the fray. There's statues and Elric, but you know that you easily with your size you'd be able to do something. What do you want to do?
Maneuver around, yeah. I'm actually gonna squeeze through and get.
Is something happening in D&D Beyond now when I'm clicking things in Roll20?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I managed to get at least like D&D Beyond to actually roll things. For
Okay.
me.
All right.
We could see it in Beyond.
Okay.
Beyond,
Yeah. I'm just clicking random stuff, so ignore
Okay.
all of this, like just to see if it works.
Back to you.
It's just not transferring over to Roll20, so.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't need to
Okay,
use
so
my
I'm gonna
physical
pop in
dice
front
anymore.
of Ed because I don't trust Ed not to get hurt again.
Yep.
Elric, sorry. I'm gonna just like put and actually
Ed's a shortened form of Elric. Just
yeah.
term of endearment. Ed is short for Eddie.
Yeah, I was hoping. Actually, I might hop over to this spot here. Did I have enough movement to go there?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Awesome. And then I'm going to cast lightning bolt up through this little 5 thing right in front of me.
Okay, lightning bolt. So that'll blast through 2 of these things.
Yeah.
They have to do...
and I'm going to the left there of Elide.
Okay, Elide, you see a lightning bolt go crack, your hair stands up on end, and but she is past.
And I think it's a deck save they have to do. Yeah, 16 deck save.
Ooh, okay. What are they looking for? What's the score that they need?
16.
16. Okay. Or taking 34 damage. Let's have a look. Okay.
A dexterous?
They are not dexterous at all. In fact, the lightning bolt just goes poof, straight through them, and shears a line, and what's left just goes and spatters.
All over a lead.
And when the flash clears, it looks like what you've done is cut it in 2, and now there's 4 of them.
Well, this is great. Unintended.
Oh no.
And they don't seem to have taken any damage from it. Let's have a look. They might be... Yeah, so it's this. Then it's not 2 equal-sized ones, if you know what I mean. But yes, so that's what's happened with the lightning bolt.
Interesting.
Now that's your action. Bit of movement.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have much in the way of bonus actions that I can do.
Okay.
I've already got my temp HP up, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. And I'm gonna be looking at it and going, "What? Like,
okay.
Damn."
Okay, so that will be on to you, Benius. Where are you? You're also at the back, but there is one approaching you. Morwen and Wally are right in front of you, or you're off to one side is one of these jellies coming.
The one that Mormon was attacking, does it actually, like, can we see if it actually damaged things?
Yes, it looks damaged. It's leaking, and it's sort of drooping. It's not as erect as it once was. It's sort of come down to sort of dinner plate that wobbles, not a pillar anymore.
I would like to cast Thunderwave on the one that's coming right here.
Okay, so it has to do a save.
So like this little square.
Yes, you blast it through it's coming through a passage effectively between the wall and the boulder, and you blast it away. And how much damage you do?
Let's see. Let's do level 4. Yeah.
All right, so it takes the full 21 thunder damage and goes back 10 feet. I can't remember.
It's 10.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's you, Benius, unless you've got anything else up your sleeve.
Yes, I would like to use my Mantle of Inspiration on Velwyn, Elric, and Gungo.
Okay.
Oh wait, I get an upgrade now, I think. Yeah, they get 11 bonus HP, temporary HP, 11 now.
Wow.
And they can make a move without triggering any attacks of opportunity if they want to right now.
Okay. So who are the three?
Me.
Elric, Felwyn, and Gungo.
Okay, so Gungo, you go first. If you want to do a move, you can move up to your movement rate.
Yep, he'll go through to here.
Okay, so you, for the crowd at home, Gungo dashes past Benius to the one that's been just blasted back by Thunderwave and rushes him.
As he dashes past Binius, he's going to say, "Hey, Binius, we should start a band one day when I kill the Kraken." And then he'll run to it.
Your first album could be called "Kill the Kraken," slay the Kraken, and people will have
Kraken heads.
black T-shirts with dates on the back.
I was at the slaying of the Kraken. It'll be
Yeah.
like the
I survived the slaying of the Kraken.
limited edition that we get to wear.
Okay, go. You've done your dash.
That's his move.
You've done your dash now.
I've done my dash.
Who's next? Who's next in the order? Noda? You?
Next is the slime,
No.
isn't it?
The
The
Binius?
slimes.
I got Elric and
No,
Felwyn
some more
still,
dashes. Elric and
if they
Felwyn.
want- if they want to.
Oh, yes. I'm probably gonna stay where. Oh, we don't provoke attacks of opportunity,
No,
so I'm just gonna pop around on the other side to stand next to a lead here.
Okay. You and Lead are now back to back.
Yup.
Elric, do you want to do a bit of jiggery pokery there?
I think I'm just going to back into the doorway here
Okay.
to get a better view of everything.
Okay. Behind you, you can see an altar through that doorway.
Okay.
Do you want to go and investigate it?
Not yet.
Elric, investigating something alone.
There's something glinting on it.
Oh.
You're just trying to bait him now.
He is actually, he is really trying.
Would you say it caught my eye?
Uh,
Would you say it catches my eye? The glinting thing?
Yeah.
Could be diamond dust.
Yeah, I'll probably go check it out.
Okay.
I'm like, what is that? And then I'm going to go look at it.
Elric, no! That's
Elric,
Elric!
no.
Stay! Heal!
Okay. Where are you, Elric? I can't even see you. Oh, you're off the page. He's off. Everyone.
Oh no.
Alright, I'll just
Okay.
stay put. I'll stay put.
Panic!
Gungo, you're up next, I think. No, you just went, didn't you?
no, Gungo just did his
No, he
move.
only did
Yeah.
The reaction.
And
So it's Gungo's turn.
oh, right. Okay, Gungo, where you go?
Alright, so Gungo will rage. This thing on him will have to make a DC 15 dex save.
Okay, it fails.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. It takes 2 lightning damage.
Oh, you split it in two.
Alright,
Let's have a look.
okay.
Every
So
time
is it two smaller ones, is it? Or?
Yeah, two smaller ones.
Okay. Alright, so he'll then hit the one that's in front of him, and he's going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
And he's going to use Isabella's mace.
Okay. Bonk.
Oh, actually, no, so he won't recklessly attack, he'll just attack normally with Isabella's
Okay.
mace.
Go for it.
Wrong button.
Gungo.
Oh, crit!
Oh,
Oh, a crit.
Mace of Disruption. All right. Smash. For my sister.
Isabella. So I do 5 bludgeoning,
Yes.
17 radiant, and I guess the 2 extra would be bludgeoning as well. So,
Okay.
yeah, 7 bludgeoning.
The sack pops and it just sort of falls into a puddle and is almost unrecognisable with the other slime on the floor.
Alright. Second
Is he
attack.
still with us in spirit?
Second attack will hit the other one.
Okay.
24.
Nice.
Do 5, 7 bludgeoning, 7 radiant.
14 damage. You pop that one as well.
Okay. So then he'll go ha ha ha, and he'll move up here,
Okay.
and Yeah, stop there, I guess.
Okay. I don't know if you sound a bit like a pirate or a tyrant.
maybe a bit of both.
Bit of both. Yeah.
I would guess a mad cow.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so that's Gungo gone.
All done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Felwyn. A pseudopod rises up and strikes at you.
Like, pop my shield out.
Okay. Hits armor class 19.
That does not hit me.
Oh. Another one tries to do the same thing. Hitting class 20.
Does not hit me.
Oh. Okay. And that's you defended across those two. A lead. You haven't gone yet, so no blade song at this stage, I don't think.
Correct. So I would, yes.
Oh, okay. One.
Oh, it's just 15.
One tries to strike at you. Hits armor class 17.
It hits.
Okay, it does 8 damage. Some of that is acid, and the rest is bludgeoning from the weight of the blow.
Yeah, and I can't do anything because my blade song's not on yet. Okay. 8. Got it.
And another one attacks and hits armor class 23.
Me again?
Yes. And
Okay, yeah, that hits.
This time you take 13 damage in total. This is a combination of bludgeoning and acid. And for most of you, that's not going to matter.
Jeepers. Yep. Okay.
Just
so 8 and 13.
Just
All right.
minions.
Yeah.
Okay.
One rises up and attacks Wally.
Oh.
Oh,
What's
Hey.
What's Wally's armor class?
Just checking. His AC is 13.
Okay. Well, this thing rises up, whacks him, and does 12 damage.
You'll have to update his token for me.
That's okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. So he'll be at 20 to 18.
Yep. Okay. Another one rises up, but it's more lunging at you, Morwen. What's your armor class?
17.
Oh, it hits armor class 18 and does another 12 damage to you as well.
Okay. I'll put in my HP in just a moment. Because D&D. Okay, so I'm at 62 now.
Okay. Now. Elric, you hear this sound. And
That's not a nice sound.
turning
oh no.
to the source of that sound, a curtain behind the altar opens, and filling the passageway beyond is none other than Lazdrigal.
Oh, great.
That right.
Oh.
Can I hear that too?
You can all hear it.
I got two. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And Lazdrigal, you can hear it. And then finally, Lazdrigal turns to you, and then and the last few steps of this charging sprint, both fists pull back, and
Shit.
bear with me. Okay, one massive fist comes swinging at you, hitting armor class. I think it's going to miss actually. Hitting armor class 15.
That misses.
And another one swings again and hits armor class 20. 20.
20 hits.
Okay.
Is that a melee attack?
It is a melee attack, yep.
Alright, he'll automatically take 5 cold damage.
Ooh, this is from the...
Armor of Agathis.
Yes, okay.
It's actually rocket-powered fists, like he launches them.
Vibe from League of Legends.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, bear with me a second. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, it does 6 damage.
Okay.
Bit of a glancing blow.
Elric still looks unharmed because that delved into his temporary hit points.
Ah, yes, okay.
Yeah, he takes 5 points of
And then we go to
cold
Noida.
damage.
Noida, your Elric's just 10 feet away from you, and you can see Lazdrigal from where you are.
So, first things first. I'm gonna make a wall fire over here. No, that's not it. Like here. It's only 1 foot thick, but for the 10 feet towards us, so engulfing those the slimes, they gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Where? Oh, I see. Yeah. So you're trying to get now which? So it goes through a square. If when they're in the square, they have to save or take the damage, but it's up to them whether they jump one side or the other if they're in the heat of it.
When I cast it, they have to make a dex, and then after that they can move out. Unless if they end their turn in that area, then they take the damage again. I'm gonna put it in
Yeah, but
the.
they do take
Yeah, pretty
damage
much
to
that.
start with.
Yep.
I think you're thinking of Wall of Ice, Anthony.
Right,
The one that
okay.
you make you jump out the way. Yeah.
Okay. 20. Oh, because it's solid, and you don't freeze in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
When a wall appears, each creature within dexterity saving throw and a failed save takes half as much. Yep.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
and if they-
Addition.
after that, if they end their turn. Okay, so you're trying to get.
Yes.
Is it got thickness?
So the wall itself is 1 foot thick, but then 10 feet from it, there's like area of damage.
Right, but that 10 foot's only in one direction, north or south.
Yeah. So I'm putting it between us and them, and then north from that is the damage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. And I think you'll be able to get 4 of them if you want to.
Yeah. I dropped a mark. I don't know if you can see the line. That's how kind of
Okay.
I want it.
Okay. So 4 of them have to save versus fire. What do they say? What's their number they're looking for?
I leveled up 16.
And is it dexterity? I think it was.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. So all of them fail it.
Okay. The damage will be 24 fire.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them, the two little ones just cook. The larger one that Morwen and Wally were laying into also cooks.
Mhm.
But the last one there that's in front of Morwen takes damage, but doesn't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does mean the intellect fortress is gone there.
Because it's concentration.
Yep.
Okay. Take off your castles, or we'll know to take off your castles. Anything else, Noida? Otherwise, we'll go to Elric.
I guess I would like to run away from the big metal guy.
Okay, so you step away.
Yep. Like all the way over here.
Yep.
And maybe a bonus action, quicken spell, firebolt at him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna miss 10 to hit. Oh, no, sorry, I can't do it
You
because
did a spell.
I cast another spell. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore that completely.
You could only quicken a cantrip, I think. I'm not sure.
No, so you can cast. If you quicken something, then the spell you cast as an action has to be cantrip, but I did the other way around,
Yeah.
which doesn't work.
Okay.
So ignore it.
All right. So in that case, you move away, and we move to Elric. I think you're right there.
Okay. I'm gonna drop Moonbeam on him at level 4.
Okay. Moonbeam. Have
And
you got
then,
control of a moonbeam? You should be able to find one in your journal.
Let's see here. Under spells, Moonbeam. There we go.
All right.
Drop it right on top of them. Let me
Okay.
cast it real quick and get the spell out. Okay, so he'll take 22 radiant damage if he tries to leave at the end of his turn. If he fails that save, then I'm going to use my hidden step feature and go invisible, and then I'm going to back up again next to Morwen. So right about here.
Okay.
So I'm only invisible to my next turn, but that's
Okay.
hidden step.
I'll just put this wall of fire in here too while we're at it.
Now me moving, I need to get out of the edge so I can remove the tower thing.
Okay. I'll go to this effort and there we go. It's there. Done.
Yeah.
Okay, so Moonbeam's gone off. Elric, you've moved aside. Elide, you've been waiting for a whole turn. Initiative 5. Wall of fire to the north of you. Elide back to back, and she's got 2 little jellies on her. What do you want to do? All right, I can see you moving in. Are you on mute? I can't tell.
They're muted.
Sorry. Can I, if I move that square over next to Felwyn, it doesn't cost an action, right? Because it's touching.
It's just
Perfect.
It's just moving. Yep, that's fine.
Awesome. Then I'm going to go ahead and use my Blade Song so that I can increase my AC by 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Burning Hands. It's a dex save, 15.
Okay.
And it's a cone, so I just want to do it straight forward into both of these gross little guys.
Burning Hands will get both of them.
Nice.
Perfect.
What's their target for save?
15 dex.
Okay. They both pass, but I think they take half damage. So roll your
Yeah, they
damage.
do. Did it go into the chat? Okay. It should have the first one and then the second one. And then half.
So 14. So they
Yeah.
both are going to take 7 damage.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So that's your spell. Oops, I was about to do that 7 damage to Felwyn.
And then
Got it.
so that was myself. From where I am, can I do a cantrip firebolt at that big guy that's in the line of fire, or is it blocked by that rock?
You won't be able to do a cantrip as a bonus action. I think
Oh my-
your bonus action cantrip is
Misty Step.
you could what was the spell you just cast? Burning Hands. You would never be able
Yeah.
to do that because Misty Step is a spell, not a non-cantrip spell, and so is Burning Hands.
Oh, I did Burning Hands as a level. I didn't use it as a cantrip. I did level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, so you cast
Yeah.
a level 1 spell, so the only thing you can get off as a bonus action would be a cantrip.
And okay.
I think that's not quite right, but you wouldn't be able to cast a second spell with your bonus action if the first spell was.
So you're saying firebolt, even though it's a cantrip? No.
Unless there's something special that I'm missing for Blade Singers, I think they've got
No.
some way to do cantrips. When they
I did one act. It says I have 2 attacks, so I just did my first attack, and I thought this was my second.
Okay, so attack is your action, and you got 1 action, and your action can have all your attacks or cast a spell.
When your Blade Song is active, you can make 1 cantrip instead of 1 weapon attack.
Yeah, so I thought I could do fire bolt, but if I can't, that's okay.
You do the
So,
firebolt.
if
the first thing was a weapon attack, you'd be able to do firebolt with your second.
Oh, I see. Okay, then I'm finished.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Morwen, you're off and about. There's still 1 ochre jelly near you.
Might as well just finish it off. Just
Okay.
get rid of it. Is this one with my Slayer's Prey, or is it a different one?
It's a different one.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just pick my normal attack. So, natural 20
Okay, very good. Hits.
for 15. So 8 plus 11 piercing and 8 necrotic. I think.
Okay.
It
So-
should add up to 20, so I think I'm. Wait, 12. Sorry, 12 piercing and 8 necrotic.
Okay. Still alive, but barely.
Okay, then sure. Hit it again for
Okay.
22 to hit.
That hits and just
5
destroys it.
piercing, 3 necrotic.
All right, so 2 stab, bap, 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 and it's gone. It slumps dead.
Okay, what else is around that I can attack?
You
Are
can
we
tell
still in
that,
combat?
you can tell that there's combat within a quick dash distance if you want to get over to Felwyn and lead.
Will do.
Okay.
How
so,
far away is that?
1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 feet. Quick dash, 20 feet off
Yeah.
to one side.
What are they fighting? Is it just another slime
More
or?
slimes, but these ones have been chopped in half by lightning bolt.
Okay, sure. I'll just use a bonus action attack on one of them.
Okay. Offhand, what's that using? What weapon?
A short sword of life stealing.
Oh, okay. All right.
If I get a natural 20 with it, it does an extra 10 necrotic and I heal 10.
All right. Cop that.
Let's see. Okay, well, not, but it's a 16 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 piercing.
Ooh, okay. Still alive at the end of that.
Okay, and then I got Wally, who will come along with me. He's got a speed of 30.
1, 10, 20. Okay, so he flaps along the ground, and he
Okay,
squeezes
go,
in
Wally,
between
go.
Felwyn and Molly. They can get an attack too.
so he has a. I gotta just roll this manually because
Okay.
for some reason, where are the dice on D20?
And then
I haven't got the little dice thing coming up on the bottom left of my roll 20. Am I crazy?
You have the red
How do
dice
I?
there?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the red dice. I
Just-
can't find them. Huh. I have no red dice. There's usually a on the bottom left, like a red dice.
All right.
No. Hang on, I just gotta roll a d20.
Just roll a dice. If you've got the little one in your hand, just use that.
No, it's like down. I'm like other side of the house now. I'll just roll something that's a straight d20 plus 8 because it's the same. So I'll just roll my acrobatics because it's
Okay.
d20 plus 8.
Sure.
So that's 26 to hit
Okay, you hit it.
on
Wally.
Wally, and his damage is 1d8 plus 4 plus 2. So 1d8 plus 6. Can't roll a d8. Can anyone want to roll a d8 for me? Because
I'll get it.
while I'm trying to figure this out thing.
Okay. Roll a 4.
Plus 6, so 10 piercing.
Okay. Wally kills it. Wally the hero.
Yay, go Wally! Good boy.
I think that's it, isn't it?
That's me.
Wally. Okay. Felwyn.
Yeah, I have some extra movement, or is there another slime, like, in
There is
melee
another
range?
slime, and now you, Wally, Felwyn, and Elite are all onto it.
Okay, cool. Is there any more combat outside of this? Just wondering.
Well, there's Lazdrigal somewhere, stomping around, beating the crap
Yes,
out of
somewhere. Okay,
Elric.
cool. Sure.
Okay.
Don't want an opportunity attack, so I'll just wait.
Okay. Felwyn.
One's gonna try punching the slime with
Okay.
her gauntlets, so at least I won't have to touch it.
All right.
Yeah, and this will be thunder damage.
Okay. Thunder gauntlets.
How come that didn't? Why didn't you roll? Why are you
You're
being weird?
You're describing.
I know, but I'm clicking on the button to roll it.
Yeah, it's
That-
being kind of weird
it's-
for me.
Let me refresh the page.
Technical issues, please stand by.
Oh, you're just being stupid. No matter where I click. Okay, so it's
Just roll your d20.
D20 plus 8.
Yeah. It's extremely hard to miss these things.
Yeah, so that's 22.
Hit with a 14.
So it's 1d8 plus 4 damage. Hang on. So that's 8 damage on that one.
Okay. Alright, you punch it. That hit once. Do the second attack.
And then I'm going to do that again. Let me do a d20. Plus 8, so that's 21.
21 hits.
And then a d8. So another 8.
Alright, you punch it to death.
Okay, and then I'm going to move over in front of Elric to see if I can get an idea of what I heard. And it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it a person in a suit of armor, or is it a suit of armor just dressed on its own?
There's a slit to look through, so something's looking through the head.
Okay. And then... what does that one do? Hang on a second. I'm going to bonus action hex it.
Okay. You cast the hex, which means your attacks will do more damage, I believe.
Yep. And I just hit cast and...
Okay.
Okay. It says it's used... well, yeah, it doesn't necessarily use a spell slot for one of them for me, because I'm fate touched.
Yep.
Okay, so he's... and that is my turn.
Okay. Alright. Binius. Whereabouts are you? You're out of combat and off to one side.
Yeah, I'm moving next to Falwyn.
You can now see down the passage and you can see Lazdrigal in
sorry.
the distance.
I also get to choose one... not Siri, shut up. I get to choose one ability... shut up, Siri. And I get to choose something it has disadvantage on.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Yep.
it's hexed.
Yep.
So I will make that dexterity.
Okay.
Disadvantage on dexterity.
I sense a fireball coming. Binius, so
Yeah, it's always so much bigger than you think it's going to. But yeah, he doesn't mess around, draws his wand, and casts the fireball. How many charges? Let's say 5, because I have 7.
Alright.
Does this work?
I see fireball being described.
Yes, I'm very handy. He has disadvantage on dexterity right now.
Oh, it works, thank God. That is good.
Okay. Lazdrigal fails against the fireball. So the fireball goes off, poof, engulfs the whole area beyond where the thing is. Let's see.
Any flammable things as well, just... and take away 5 charges.
Okay. All right. And it looks like that when the dust and the flash clears, the smoke clears, you can see that the armour has taken a fair bit of damage as well. So that heat is in the armour is damaged. Probably you expect that the wearer has taken not quite so much damage because the armour is absorbing somehow.
Okay. Yeah, Binions would just move back to where Noida would move. Thought it was a very clever idea to not stand in the way of the charging suit of armor.
Okay. And then that's you done, Binius?
Yeah, he'd give Gungo the heads up, like, over there, buddy, more to kill.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to kill something this time?
Yes, this time, please.
Question, Noida, which side of the firewall was hot? This side or the other side?
The other side.
The other side. Okay, excellent. All right, Gungo will go here. 1. Oh, that's 10, 2, 3. So he can see Lazdrigal there, right? He looks like he's very clear. Okay, he's going to use an ability he hasn't used before. He's going to use his Mocking Flourish as a bonus action.
Okay.
And he's going to say, "Hey, Lazdrigal, I'm the one that smashed your shield, you stupid sardine in a tin can." And I get to make a performance check contested against an intelligence check from him.
Okay.
So my performance is 28.
Wow.
Bam.
Oh.
Okay, and he has to do an intelligence check. I'm just doing the raw D20 roll.
Yeah.
He's got an 18.
He's going to have a pretty good intelligence, though. And so it's just intelligence check. It's not like a save or anything like that.
Not a save or anything. Okay, all right. So he gets a 23.
Okay, so he's now pissed off at me, and he's at disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone other than me until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And he'll just get out his pistol and go ping, ping, have a couple of shots at him.
Ooh, okay.
He'll say, "Watch this, Velman." Oh, no, this is going to be bad now, isn't it?
You hear this voice saying, natural one. Okay, so this bullet goes
Oh,
Now that you've shown off,
Hang on, wait, and we'll try again.
the price of showing off.
13.
Okay, so the two bullets go bing, bong, bing, and just bounce off this metal armor.
All right, and then that's his action, bonus action, and then he'll just step back here.
Okay, around the corner.
Yep.
Okay. So the Lazdrigal takes a few steps forwards out of the moonbeam. 1, 2. I assume it's in those 4 squares where he was.
He has to make a con save before he moves. Once he did that already.
Before he moves or after?
Yeah, when he starts his turn, and there is when he rolls.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. What's he rolling for? Dex?
Whether or not he's going to get blasted.
Yeah. But
but what?
17, sorry.
For
Constitution.
Constitution, sorry.
Constitution. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, a Constitution for Lazdrigal. Okay, he fails that, so he can roll damage.
Yeah, it's already rolled. It's 22 damage.
Wow.
Radiant.
Radiant?
Yes.
Okay. You hear this voice. "I watched you destroy my armor. No!" And you hear this, and this a door opens in the back of the armor, and you see this little purple hand, reach over the top of over the pauldron, and another hand, and then lifting up, so you see this diminutive little illithid, probably only about 2 or 3 feet tall, big black eyes, little dangly, there's 4 tentacles dangling down, and the voice continues, but now as soon as this figure comes out of the armour, the voice changes, and it goes, "You shall not defeat me!"
It's the wizard from Wizard of Oz. The original Wizard of Oz when he like comes out from behind the smoke screen.
Yeah. And what Gunko, what did you just do? You teased him, taunted him, whatever, and then
You bullied him. He's only small.
and then what was the pistol?
Poor little
yes?
guy.
No, where was the psychic coming from? There was some radiant just then. Oh, that was the moonbeam.
Yeah.
So the armor goes zzz, 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 and it doesn't get much further. It's still half in the moonbeam, and he's clawing his way out. But this radiant damage is searing away, blistering all this little. They're called squidlings, and it's sort of finally and then bubbles and hisses and then flops over the armor. The legs are still in the moonbeam, just slowly sizzling away.
Well.
Nice.
That was easy enough, thought it would be.
Yeah. Damn. Well, moving on.
Go poke him with the end of my spear. Oh, that's it for combat, is it? I think.
Yes, it is. We drop out of combat at that point.
Okay.
Well, you killed him too fast for me to make a joke, so I'm gonna make it now. Dead or alive, are coming with me?
So.
Gosh. All right. Yeah, poke his body with the end of my spear.
Oh. Elric just pops out of hiding. Oops.
Okay, you all move out. Dust off.
Yep. I'll hold the wall fire for the whole duration, just in case something is behind us.
Okay.
I want to kind of investigate that armor a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, check his body out as well. Just poke it with the spear. Just make sure he's not
I
going to move.
haven't dropped my moonbeam yet. I'm just kind of.
Okay. And what about you, Benius?
Yeah, he's maintaining a distance from that thing.
Okay. The armor or the little
the
squidling?
The squidling.
Okay.
Corpse.
Okay.
Don't get too close to the thing, guys. Remember the little child that barfed up one of those things?
Yeah, ew.
To you and.
Yeah, I had something like that in my foot as well, which wasn't.
Yeah, I was good. And then the thing in your foot going.
Oh.
Don't get too close to it, please.
I can show you a picture.
Oh yes, please.
God, it's like those things from Ninja Turtles. There's those purple aliens in the suits.
Burn it! Burn it!
Is it like a gnome or a halfling size?
Yeah, it's roll a medicine for me. Someone who's medically inclined.
I will do that.
I think I have proficiency in it as well.
Okay, so Morwen and
19.
2 medics roll up. Elric and Morwen. Elric's got a 15.
19.
19. Okay.
19, yeah.
You've seen what was it? Burn, the young lad that you rescued from sea, turn into an illithid before. So you've witnessed ceremorphosis, and this looks like it was once upon a time a gnome.
Well, it ain't no more.
No.
It's an illithid gnome. Ain't no
Oh
more.
dear.
Have a look and see if there's. Yeah, I think Elric's going to check the body. The armor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look
Okay.
through the pockets, look for spare change.
Yep. So this is looks like it's made for a small space inside. You could sit inside there. but it doesn't look like there's controls like levers and things like a, like a truck or a steamroller or whatnot, or a crane. It's or no joystick. It's more like something like a Cerebro or something sort of fits over your head, and a few other wires would clip onto you. There's like a glove with some wires and things coming off it, 2 of them, on the inside.
Weird. Owen, you think you can fit in there?
Don't.
I'm sure. I'm not sure if
try
it's
it
any
out?
better than my current armor.
I mean,
Nothing like a suit of power armor in the wasteland.
Could always put
could
my
try it.
infusions on it later.
I think first when you find a fusion core,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
I think with this one, your fusion core is in your brain.
Anyway, once the moonbeam is dropped, I'll go ahead.
I'll drop the moonbeam now. I
Okay,
know
let's
he's
get
dead.
across.
After my medicine check, I dropped the moonbeam.
Okay. So, Felwyn, you think you could probably fit into this space, wearing the armour that you're currently wearing?
Oh, cool. So I keep my armor on and still fit into it?
Yep.
Double armor.
Double armor.
I am in armor.
Okay. So I will share you... The gauntlets sort of come off separately, but they form and fuse. You put this on and you put the electrodes and things, or magical gems or whatever they are, that some sort of pseudo-mechanical psychic gadgetry seems to press into you, and then suddenly you feel like you can start to control this armor, but with your mind.
So, if we could pull this off, everybody would think that we're friends with Lazdrigal.
We've even got his shield.
What's left of it?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look so good anymore, but...
Farewell, okay? Can you move? Can you, I don't know, maintain your sanity?
Yeah, are you still sane?
Well, I lost that way before this.
It feels okay. It feels a little bit strange. It's probably going to take some getting used to, aka attunement.
It sounds like this now.
Yeah, you do. This armor weighs
Not Selwyn.
250 pounds.
Right.
Getting in and out, it takes some action. Once you're inside, you can become the pilot. It's a probably 8 foot tall object, worn. Provides armor class 20, as if you're
Nice.
wearing, as in armor class 20 armor. However, that would replace any other armor that you happen to be wearing that can still be worn. So the other armor you've got would have no effect. It's effectively up to the same. And if the armor you've got is better, this would almost make it worse, because it sort of exposes you in, because you're standing in robo stance.
Yeah,
No,
my
yeah, and
armor has I've got 4 infusions on my armor.
Right.
So my armor's pretty jacked out.
Yeah, so you would probably need to swap your infusions over at some point, or you could. You also, you know how some armor has a minimum strength to wear without going half speed?
Yeah.
This is the same, but instead of strength, it's minimum intelligence as plate.
Oh,
So
okay.
That should be
what's the
good.
minimum in?
You need minimum 15 intelligence, otherwise you move
Okay, so
half,
I can drive
half
it.
speed.
So you're good.
Okay, so I will. What armor class does this give me? So the armor,
20.
I'm not sure what to add it as. Or
You'll
just
find
cut
it in D&D Beyond as homebrew. It's called Psychic Suit or Hulkbuster.
It is. Oh my god.
And I think as an artificer armor, you can make it your magic armor, whatever it's called, no?
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
It says armor class 18.
Oh, it should be 20. I've made a couple of modifications. They might not have applied.
And to equipment. Oh yeah, provides armor class 20 to the wearer.
Yep.
So let me.
You can also breathe underwater, so this helmet effectively gives you fresh air.
Mm.
And
Also, I'm just power armor walkthrough.
Yep.
you also it has 200 hit points.
Wow.
Amazing.
Of that,
Super fella.
so you've got. It's not temporary. They're not your hit points. They're the hit points of the object. But any bludgeoning, slashing, fire, or cold, half of that's allocated to the suit. The other half to you.
Can that be healed?
Amazing.
Sorry, what's that?
Can that be healed with a healing spell, or is that something
No.
that someone's going to pop out and repair?
Lazdrigal's an inventor. He would have tinkered it to repair.
Okay.
Yeah, you're-
So that's something Thelma can do, right? As an
Is
artificer?
it damaged?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. It's not the sort of stuff you can just cast mending on ad infinitum. It's not. But
no, that'd be like a long rest overnight.
yeah, yep.
Got it.
You'll have some sort of abilities, I'm sure. Anyone with
Right.
smithing or arcana could probably try to repair it. It's not artificer only. It also confers cold resistance. So while any cold damage, like a cone of cold that does 100 damage to you, 50 goes to the armor, but you would take 25 because it's a bit protective to you. Downsides is it's slow, so it's -5 to your walking speed.
No, so I'm like,
How much do you normally go? 25?
yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
20 now.
20. However, that same walking speed applies underwater. It can walk underwater at the same speed.
Wow, that's great.
Nice.
So you don't need your manta ray suit anymore.
No, does anybody need this manta? What about Elite? Do you need a cloak of the manta ray? We can breathe underwater and swim 60 feet?
I have a ring. Hold on. Let me see if it's breathe underwater versus walk on water.
Where you're going.
We didn't need wood.
You know what, Felwyn? This is bulky now. I think we should leave it.
I've got a handout for the armor itself too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I just walk on water. So yeah,
Yeah, you can have the cloak of the manta ray.
awesome. Okay. Thank you.
So you should see the armor itself there.
Oh yeah,
Very steep.
it's nice.
Mm-hmm. It didn't increase my armor class at all, though.
You may need to manually adjust that. I'm not sure how.
You might need to click attunement on it as well.
Also,
Yeah, I did attune it.
I've just put that in text on the description, so it might. It's
Yeah, so I need to pump mine up by 2 somehow.
I think if you just
If you click on AC, sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
there's an override to just say AC override and you just type in the number.
Yeah,
that you want
I'll
to
just
be.
type 2 there.
You just got to remember if you do things like get a ring of, bring a protection or something, that'll also apply. So remember, you might actually go up.
Yeah.
Now, once you're inside the suit, you can operate by thought, and you can also fight using the armor. It's not just armor; it's also a weapon. And if you look up in D&D Beyond Psychic Gauntlets,
Oh, I remember those. I've been on the receiving end. They're cool.
yeah,
Me too.
I'll display those. Should see them in the chat there.
+3. So add those.
They're a +3 weapon, and they're classed as a maul, so doing 2d6 damage. And it's not just a weapon. So the attacks you can do as an attack action is you can either just attack with the fists, and you can go 1, 2. You get two attacks. This is regardless of whether you're a fighter or multi-attack or whatever. This is just your attack action with this armor. So you can do 2 punches, each doing 2d6 plus 3 because they're magic, and of course that's the damage. And you use your intelligence, not your strength or dexterity. You're like operating a wrecking ball. There is
Dylan's in this thing grinning like a kid at a candy store right now. So you guys can't see that.
There is some variety. Instead of punching, you can grab. And so one of those 2 attacks could be a grapple. So you could grapple, pick someone up, and then punch them with the other fist.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, so that you forego doing damage and grapple instead. Also, you can probably see that in the description in D&D Beyond. The wearer speed. So while it walks at -5, for 1 hour a day, you can use the jets in its feet, allowing it to fly or swim. That's how it gets a swimming speed rather than sinking to the bottom. And that's only 10 feet, but it's +5 for every whatever your intelligence modifier is. So what is your intelligence modifier right now?
Oh, I think that's +8. Oh no, +4.
+4. So that means you could go 30 feet around, flying or swimming.
Nice.
Awesome. 5 times. Yeah.
Yep.
10 feet plus 5
that's
times 4.
not an action to do. That's just... That's how he was moving around a bit faster when he needed to.
Could I do it twice for like 30 minutes a day, or is it just like once and it goes for an hour?
You can break it up.
I can like break it up. Okay.
Yeah. So if you just want to walk slowly around the place and just use it to jump over, up onto roofs or whatever.
Things that's not like done and okay.
Yep.
That's just like I got an hour of gas in it before I have to replenish it overnight.
That's
You
right.
have to promise that if you kill a creature in front of one of the other girls, you say, "Get away from her, you bitch."
All right.
So do it.
Okay, what else? There's one last thing. The attacks, there's melee, which is the punch or grapple, 1 per fist, based on intelligence arcana. So if someone tries to escape the grapple, they're not going against your athletics, it's intelligence arcana, versus their slippery or muscle or whatever. You can also, I think you saw the armor do this, is it powers up and then does this psychic blast, and channels your own psychic energy or whatnot. And so you can do Mind Whip 3 times a day. Cast at level 6.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's just mine.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard to be stealthy with Felwyn now.
Oh, I'm so not stealthy. Yeah.
Have we ever been stealthy as a group?
Stealthy.
Yeah.
We let Morrowind sneak past the guards and then we would come barely through.
Mm.
Exactly. I'll incapacitate them from behind. Smoke bomb or some shit.
Now,
Spanish Inquisition style.
on the altar behind you, Elric,
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
is a dagger and a ring.
I was going to see
Why,
if the
Elric?
thing was Lazdrigal or if it was this thing. So can I investigate the dagger?
Elric, some shinies. Nice ring.
Detect magic on both of them.
The ring is magical, and so is the dagger.
Okay. All right. Felwyn, you have identify. Can you?
I do. I
Look,
can. And I'll cast it as a ritual.
Are there any other identifiers? Can you lead? I'm not sure.
I think we can as well.
Because you probably cast a identifier on the armour and then each of the 2 gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lead, was it you that I think I missed in the chat? You're saying something about the ring? Oh no, the cloak. So if you take the cloak of the manta ray, you've got a cloak of elvenkind, which someone could use.
Yeah, I think Morwen said she was going to take that.
Yep.
Ah, right.
Yeah, she gave it to Morgan.
Okay, so Morwen.
All right. A lead, cast Identify twice.
Okay, a lead. The dagger is +2. It's made of coral and
You're muted, Elite.
magnificent.
Oh.
Just as an item of jewelry. The
Wow.
ring is a ring of free action.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ooh.
Oops.
Elric could use that dagger.
What's the dagger?
Plus
I
2.
have no melee weapons. But I have
Nice.
the moon sickle, which I'm not proficient at. So if somebody else wants it.
But you're a druid who's not proficient in sickles?
No, for some reason, not this one.
I mean, sickle is a simple weapon, shouldn't be.
I think
Oh, it's a heavy weapon, though. No, it's a light weapon. And I don't know. Oh, my dex is too low. That's why.
Ah.
So I am proficient. Sorry,
Okay.
but
your cantrips probably do more damage than a +2 dagger.
yeah, my cantrips do more damage than any of my melee weapons. So I don't have anything like up close that would actually do damage.
Right.
So if nobody else wants the dagger, I'll take it.
Morwen, what's your offhand? You got the necro dagger, don't you?
Yeah, I got the necro dagger and the short sword of life stealing. And the short sword is literally just like a regular short sword, but if you get a natural 20, you get +10 temporary HP, and they take +10 necrotic damage.
Right. So if you're fishing for crits with your offhand, that's probably good.
Yeah.
But then +2 dagger will be better than a +0 short sword.
Yeah, exactly. If anyone, like, I wouldn't mind swapping the short sword with someone if they want it, but
Maybe if you're talking about crit fishing, can go with your reckless attacks.
Mm.
Yeah,
that'd be
Gungo's doing okay with weapons. Yeah, he's stacked out.
You're bristling.
I've got four
I got
magic
my eye on the ring.
Ah,
I feel like I have so many attacks. Having an extra action would be kind of base.
No, it's not. That's not what it is.
it's not haste, it's free action.
Oh.
Like, can't be held down,
No.
pretty much.
Can't be paralyzed.
Yeah.
Can't be restrained.
Oh,
Can be restrained, I think. Or if you're restrained, you can use...
I think
Yeah,
that's good for
restrained or
Elric.
Well, yeah. Who do we not want to get paralyzed or restrained the most?
Is that like a strength save or dex usually?
Well, like there's spells like hold
Yeah.
person, that sort of thing.
Like,
Well, I think me and
Yeah.
Gungo have the most, like, kind of running around shitload of attacks and stuff like that per
Yeah, it's
round.
about who's going to get paralyzed. Yeah, I mean I could use it, but I mean I don't really care if I don't get it. If other people want to use it.
Yeah, same. Same with the dagger. Like, I can take it, but I don't mind.
maybe a lead, because I know if you're a wizard, I'm guessing you really don't want to be stuck, held down by enemies.
Yeah, my only concern is that I'm already very easy to hit, and I would be replacing my ring of protection,
You can
Yeah, I
take
guess
the
I-
rings.
and that's my AC.
Have you got any other achievement slots though? Or
My other ring is my water walking one.
okay, and you got the cloak as well.
Yeah, the cloak is for swimming, the ring is for walking.
Oh yeah, but
So I suppose I could- I don't need the ring if I can swim, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't need the
Yeah,
water walking. It's the same speed.
Yeah, I guess I could do that then. If no one else needs it.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's the sort of thing like you just had with your cloak. You could always use it for now and then when you don't need it, or
Yeah.
when you get something better, give it to someone else.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
So Elaine's going to wear the ring of free action for now.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Morwen, you've got the +2 dagger as well.
I think it depends because I think me and Gunga are the only ones who are going to utilize it, right? For like melee attacks. I think everyone else uses, apart from
Yeah, I've
Fallen
already-
who punches things,
Yeah.
everyone else
Yeah, I've
is
got a
like.
I've got a +1 dagger, so you're welcome to have it.
Yeah, I have a +1 dagger too. That's what I'm saying. Like, so.
Okay.
And I have
I
I have the short sword as my offhand as well, which is a magic item. It's like if you crit with it, you get the life points and shit.
Well, I'll collect
But I
the
just
thrown
don't
weapon,
crit
so
very
if no one wants it, I'll just stick it on my bandolier and chuck it at something at some stage.
Well, anybody wants to spare a +1 dagger, I'll take it, and you take the +2. I need something better, dagger.
You want to? Yeah, well, go for it, Ellen. You take it then.
Can you use short swords, Alec?
No,
Do you
I
like?
can't.
No.
No.
No, that's a shame.
Weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, take it. Go for it. +2 dagger.
All right.
I've got to work out how to customize the
I mean,
gauntlets
if
too.
it's better
'cause-
for you, and you could replace your +1 dagger, either one of you, with it.
No, I'll
Yeah,
hardly ever use it. You take it.
I think it's an upgrade for me over the short sword, but I don't want to have the short sword go to waste, you know? Because it's pretty decent magic item.
Right.
Okay, I'll take the +2 dagger for now. We can juggle these around later.
Yeah.
if we need to.
Yeah, I mean, while we play Tetris with our inventory, what's his name is probably dying, so let's go! Let's go!
With the gauntlets, we can test it all out and see and modify the homebrew if we need to. What I've done is this is really one legendary item.
Ooh,
But
nice.
only the armour I've required to be attuned, but it's really the gauntlets need to be attuned as well. That's just difficult to base and create in homebrew. There's something that's based off armour and then give it pluses to hit and damage and other stuff. So I created 2 mauls and 1 suit of plate armour, and then based those 3 items to make this suit. So you could either homebrew, just add a row into your attack list.
Yeah, it's tough to.
But you
Like,
could
I'm just working out how to get that because the to hit was -1, and I was like, that's not right. So it's got to take.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
a
I'll
+3,
say
so
that-
it should be my +4, +3, so it would be a +7 altogether.
Nice.
To hit would be
Yeah.
+4 for your proficiency,
Yep, +3 for the weapon.
+4
So
for your
+7
intelligence
altogether.
because they're intelligence based rather than strength or dexterity.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So 11.
+11 to hit,
Awesome. Okay.
Wow.
and they're 2d6 +3 plus whatever your intelligence is. So 2d6 +7 for you. Damage.
And then what was the damage? Sorry, I was just typing in
2d6 +7.
2d6. Okay.
Lazdrigal was doing 2d6 +8, I think.
There we go. I had to put damage bonus at 8 because it was a -1.
Okay.
So 2d6 +7. Thank you. That's fixed now.
And then, of course, you can do that attack twice, or one of those can be a grapple, or 2 of them if you really want.
If it doesn't work the first time.
Yeah. Now I'm using a large token, so that's the other downside, of course. Just the nature of being large makes it tricky.
Mm.
Great. So are we moving on? We've got 11. We've just gone 11 o'clock, so maybe a little bit
Yeah.
more exploration, and then we'll close down.
Yeah.
So
I missed it. Did anyone take the chalices?
Chalices?
yeah, there was some treasure, just
Spinius would like want to like he's gonna complete his Deep Lord disguise kit with like a. He's gonna like, oh, this old thing. No, this
Yeah.
just. All Deep Lords got it at the last meeting. You weren't there. Well.
Okay, so you've got a chalice to take to the Deep Lord party.
My Deep Lord
but this guy was working against the guys that you're impersonating.
It has
Right.
tentacles.
Yeah,
I'll work it out.
And is there any info around regarding the people that were here, the Kraken, anything like that? Gunga's going to have a look around. Books, anything?
Yeah, so this looks... So from the statues, looks like that it's all Deep One cultist oriented. No text or information, but there are other chambers you could explore going off, deeper into the complex.
Okay. Gunga, I think, would be keen to do that.
Okay.
If there are many chambers, do we want to split up?
Yes.
Because I can cast.
Like how you just jumped on yes. let's do it.
BBD. BBD style.
Sure. That works up for splitting up.
I only say because I can cast telepathic bonds, so we can keep talking to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's smart.
I mean, that's good to cast that, but I mean, I don't think there's much point splitting up because in the end, Anthony just has to DM everyone separately, so
Yeah.
Okay,
you might
fair.
just need everyone together.
Well, assume what I'll do is, because it's not like a maze or anything like that, so there's, let's say, Moonbeam's gone for now. I assume you would need to have taken an hour if anyone wanted to do some short rest business.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a short rest, I will.
I'll do a short rest.
How long do those temporary hit points that you gave us, Benius, last?
They last a full session.
'Cause my armor of Agathis only lasts an hour, so that would have worn off.
Okay. All right. So just to give a bit of rather than have all 7 troop into one, you're only in the room next door or the chamber next door, but Alid, Morwen, Elwick, Benius, and Wally flapping along behind. You enter into a storage room. Looks like there's little of worth remaining, as in there's a few crates and things, but they're probably were once covered in sheets, and then that's been covered in grime.
Even though there's grime, can we see any more writing, perhaps? Investigate.
No writing on the walls or anything. There's four crates. Looks like a storage room of some sort.
Can we try cracking one of the crates open?
Yep. Okay.
Have a look inside.
Let's have a look.
Any goodies in there?
Could be. It's painful. Here we go. Sorry, got it. Okay, you pull the sheet, pull the sheet back, and open up the crate. Somehow lever it off. I'm sure you've got something to crack and lift it. And there are robes in it embroidered with seaweed and tentacle designs. 6 of them.
Ooh. Would we maybe need these For disguises of some sort?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they look like the robes that the elders were wearing as well?
No, these are. Yeah, they actually. No, they do. They look a little bit like that.
Show them, hey guys, do you think we need these?
Right, we're all deep lords now.
You forgot the Deep Lord hazing ritual.
That's the name of our band.
Deep Lords.
Yeah.
The first
Deep
album,
Lord hates
Slay the Kraken.
Cool.
Box two's got all of these cardboard wooden boxes containing candles with a creepy sort of smell to them, oily.
I don't really need those.
Are you keeping on looting?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
One more.
Benius, lead. Yeah, one more. Okay.
You're
It's a smaller box, and inside you find navigator's tools,
Nice.
including a brass spyglass, which is probably one of the most expensive things you've found down here so far. Well, apart from Lazdrigal's armor, of course.
that's like 2 spyglasses. we
Yeah,
have now.
exactly. Because you fixed one.
I fixed the broken one we found.
I have a set of
Yeah.
navigator's tools, but if anybody else is proficient, I think you were right, Gungo.
Elite?
Yeah,
learning,
Gungo
right?
is. I think
I was
he has
learning.
as well.
Lead's
Don't go
leading.
you-
All right.
Yeah.
I think I have an idea. Why don't we take 2 spyglasses and use them at the same time?
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
Oh my
You
god.
mean one in front of the other?
No one can whip something up. You mean, yeah, one in front of the other? So you can see even further.
Lead, you pick up the spyglass and the navigator's tools. These are curious. You've been learning them from Elric, I think.
It's been
Yeah.
whoever's been doing
Yeah,
it, but
with
mostly
Elric.
Elric, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And but this brass spyglass covered in verdigris, and it's cold to the touch. Always cold to the touch.
Ooh.
Has some
Ooh.
sort of one of those
Magic up.
minor enchantments.
Nice, okay.
I still have detect magic up. Can I detect what kind of magic it is?
Transmutation.
Okay.
No, I can't move the power armor, by the way.
Oh, can't you?
No, my suit. I
It's
can't
probably
move that
still
suit.
in control of Lazdrigal, so let's.
Okay,
Because
guys.
currently, I'm going to just be like running around and moving and getting used to it.
Oh, you didn't
Like,
think it was that easy. You first need to hack the
Entirely.
mainframe.
Yeah.
I picture in-game Felwin's like, it still won't move. It's just keeps stabbing the little guy.
Give me your armor.
Save. Okay, let's try this. I'll just bring it back out again.
Awesome. There seems to be more than one.
I just deleted one. See if you
Yep.
can move it. Can you move that one? Yeah, good.
Yep.
Okay. If I can remember, Google how to, I could make a flippable token. So you have Psychic Suit and Felwyn, and you can flip one to the other.
You can't do it with like different size tokens.
Can't you?
Nah,
Yeah, okay.
sucks.
Bummer. Oh, also, if you ever want to get out of it, we need to know where the suit of armour is. So it's probably better if we just use you in the psychic suit and bring the mini Felwyn in when we need to, or vice versa.
Yeah, and I might actually leave my other armor on with its infusions for now. So if anything happens to this armor when I get kicked out of it, I've got armor ready to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
the artificer's form of wild shaping.
Yeah.
Basically, you
Yeah.
use up your armor of your wild
Oh, I
shaping.
just shared this to an artificer that I play with in the other game, and I'm like, look what I just got. Look at this.
You go to the Artificer Convention. Rock up.
Yeah.
Alid and Elric. Navigator's tools. I think Alid, you've got them at this is the cold spyglass.
Okay.
With that, underneath it are a stack of 3 books on astrology and astronomy. Weird combination. And hundreds of parchments beneath that, flattened out by the 3 books above, and they're detailing different constellations and star maps. And when you look at them, there's a couple that look like they are drawn from a different perspective from what your sky looks like.
Oh, wow.
Take a closer look at those.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Elric's going to be
That
highly
is
interested in anything
Okay.
astrology or astronomy.
All right, Elric, do you want to give me something? What do you got? What's any relevant set of skills?
Is cartography used for like reading stuff like that too?
Yeah, could do.
It could be religion.
Religion will work for you.
What about history?
Lousy roll.
Yeah.
I'm
Investigation.
proficient with cartography and cartographer's tools and stuff.
Okay, is that Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what about navigator's tools? Was it you that has proficiency in those?
No, calligraphy and
Gungo
cartography.
have that.
Yeah, okay.
Gungo does.
Okay, go with your cartography proficiency check.
I did, and so I got a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? What is a cartography proficiency check? Like,
Intelligence, I think.
Yeah, it's an intelligence with proficiency. If you have.
okay, so it's
Just proficiency, probably.
I'll just do, it'll just be proficiency. I'll just roll a skill that's d20 plus 4, so 12, which isn't great.
Okay.
Lousy.
And what did you got? 14, Elric.
Yeah, 14 on my navigator's tools check.
Okay, you can't exactly pinpoint where the perspective is from. You know that direction, but there's no star there.
I do have a star map. I carry it. It's my shield.
So this reminds you of that mention of visitors coming from the gap between the stars.
Oh, and I'm gonna
Cool
have
stuff.
my thingy carry the shield as well.
So we kind of already knew these things were coming from beyond.
Yeah. So now you could use this map if this is from the perspective of where they came from, to try and pinpoint a location. You can't do it now, like in the dungeon. It might take a bit more.
No, I'll definitely be
Yes.
studying these over the next few days.
Okay.
When we get some
Yeah.
downtime.
And then we bring the
I want
fight
to
to
take
them.
Yes, that's the way. That's the spirit. Okay, there's another crate. Inside is a bronze gong, about 3 feet in diameter, and there's a hammer with which to hit the gong. And
I want to hit the gong.
and a small wooden box.
Of course, the gong's meant to be hit.
You're a bit of a gong hitter, aren't you, Gungo?
Go, do not gong the gong.
Yeah.
It's from the gong.
That's the highest performance of all of us to the charisma, right?
Yeah. You could beat out some drum and bass then. Okay, 3. There's also a small box, wooden box with a bronze kraken clasp. Very edgy and emo. And that's the bronze clasp on the box itself. And inside that, click, rip, is another ring.
Boy, I think we've used up our identifiers.
It's a ritual, is it?
Yeah,
Identify.
ritual spells.
Yeah, you could take 20 minutes or so if you wanted to and identify it.
Oh, the wizard disappeared.
I can take a look at that for you. I'll identify
Okay,
it.
weird. Sorry.
This is what this is.
Okay, so is it Felwyn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's have a look. I think this requires attunement as well. We start there. It's a first world problem, right?
Yeah.
Achievements.
Okay, it's got this. It looks like a black opal inset, and the yellow, white, red, orange, with this purple haze throughout, makes it look like it's starry, like a night sky.
Hmm.
I will display it. You should be able to see that in
Ooh.
the chat.
That's pretty.
That's cool.
Ready?
Yeah. It's requires attunement, and at will you can do light and emit light from the ring or wherever else you choose it to appear, or dancing lights. It's also got 6 charges, and with 1 charge you can cast fairy fire, and with 2 you can generate balls of lightning.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
It's a ring of shooting stars. And the ball lightning, you create up to 4 spheres that you can move around and zap people basically.
Ooh.
That's
Pretty nasty.
If you want to just create 1 ball, the ball does 4d12 damage, and you can. It's like a spiritual hammer, the spiritual weapon.
That's good for someone.
When a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of the sphere discharges the lightning at that creature. The creature then must make a saving throw, and if fail, they take the lightning damage based on the number of spheres you create.
So that's good, isn't it?
That's the ball lightning. That's sort of like defensive. Other than that, you hold the fist up, and all these shooting stars go spraying out.
Oh wow,
Like a
40-12. Nice.
that's cool.
like a mega burning hands.
Mhm.
That would look really cool with my starry form.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess what it is. I guess is there anyone that doesn't really have much to do with a bonus action? Because that'd be really good for them.
I don't have a bonus action at all, other than when I'm in starry form.
We got a star
really
druid.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thematic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Not that I want to influence
there's
anything.
passwords
It's
all over it.
up to you guys.
I'll be honest. I don't want to take too much. If somebody wants the coral dagger, I'll take this.
Yeah.
I'll take
No.
the dagger if you take that if you want.
You go ahead. This ring
Cool.
is more Elric than that is.
What about the gong?
Anything that keeps you at a distance, Elric.
The gong,
Did
is,
anyone identify?
the gong is
Oh.
not magical.
Oh,
Ah.
There you go. But can we make it magical?
Yes. Just for you, Gongo, I will cast light on it.
Gongo.
Can you
Call me
infuse a gong?
Gongo. Gongo now.
Gongo.
With the gongo.
If you can make it so that it shoots stars or something as well, and when he hits it, that'd be.
No, we take it to the ship. We'll put it on the ship. It'll look great on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, Gungo, Noida, Felwyn. You're in the next room while they're digging up loot and opening crates and things. You go to some stone doors. They can be jimmied or strengthed open, or try to pick them or whatnot if you've got those skills.
I can try picking them.
Okay, go for it. Do your thieves' tools, Felwyn.
Gongo can assist. He's proficient.
Now, this is the sort of thing where to use your thieves' skills, you need to get out of the armor without having disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll also
can do
give you
that.
guidance. So you can add d4.
Okay.
I can't get out of the armor now.
Oh, you right-click in group. You can group or ungroup. That way you can just move together without having a...
I can't. How do I do that? Doesn't
Can
give
you
me.
when you right-click, can you go into the advanced area?
No, it just goes. Oh, left click.
Yeah.
I think only DM can do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I've ungrouped you anyway,
Yeah.
so now you can move it. Move it.
Okay. Now it's in my normal armor.
Will. Okay. But we're sort of theatre of the mind in this in any case. But
Yep. And then I'll roll my. Basically, I'll just roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's 15 plus
Lazdrigal.
proficiency. Is
And
what
you
I do.
have advantage from Gango, no?
Do I need advantage on a 19?
maybe he's giving you some advice over your shoulder anyway. It's like a backseat driver.
Yeah. So that,
Yeah, shut up,
that's
Gango.
12.
Keep going, Gango.
19 was better anyway than the 12.
Okay, so you've got I see a 15 there, but you get a.
Don't I add my proficiency to that as well?
Oh, right, and also don't you get a guidance D4?
Yep.
Woohoo!
You're gonna need it.
Okay, so that would make it 22.
Ah, okay, all right. So, jiggery pokery, you unlock the doors and open them up. A cramped chamber inside has 3 strange wheel-like contraptions made of tarnished metal. They're angular devices, so they're very much like brass wheels, and they consist of balls of copper connected to thin rods of steel, and attached to each is a crank and a chain. The walls of the chamber have a myriad of constellations rendered in shells and corals on them.
It looks like you can turn the crank or something, does it?
Looks like you can.
Okay, can I like look at them and do an investigation and try and like work out what I think they're for?
Characters with knowledge of the stars who have discovered books or parchments. Oh, you got the crate parchments.
Yeah.
From next door.
And I've got knowledge of the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you can try an intelligence check to interpret this machinery. I'll give you advantage being an artificer and being a machinery person.
Can I cast guidance?
Sure.
Guidance.
4, and then guidance on top of that.
Oh,
Because my star chart knowledge helps you.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
And machinery is my jam, so it's 26 all up.
okay. All right. So you understand the maximum. This machinery is got each of the 3 wheels has 3 different settings, and just like stars can align, constellations can cross, and so on. The currently it depicts a constellation called the Tendrils of Hadar. The wheels can be rotated to form the arrows of the gods and the crown. Or no constellation at all. So there's 3 choices: no constellation, tendrils of Hadar, arrows of the gods, and the crown. 3 different constellations.
Ed, this is right up your lane. And explain all that to him. Like,
Yeah.
what do we choose another constellation?
Well, I've played enough of old Tomb Raider games to know that you just keep clicking until it ends up on the right thing.
Right.
Save the game first.
Gungo's
Yeah.
Elric's in the next room if you want to call him over.
Yeah.
Gungo. Oh yeah, okay. I thought Elliot was with us. Yeah.
Yeah, Elric's in the next room, I think.
What do I need to do?
I don't know. Do you?
I thought.
Well,
Check this out.
yeah, have a look. There's all these constellations, 3 of them.
Yeah, and then we can plug them in and plot them. Currently, it said at this one, this Hadar one.
Yeah, well, we accomplished that. Perhaps we need to go to a library to find a book on stars and star maps and things.
Don't we have those?
Right here.
Something in parchments.
Can I
Let's
look
have a
through
look.
look through the all of the star charts we had? Do I see anything familiar?
You sort of flick through. Some of it's written in Taiwanese, Mandarin. You go through all of Croatian, a few other different languages. You find the page. Arrows of the Gods. Oh no, sorry, the first one. Tendrils of Hadar is a evil constellation. involving the far realm-infested star Hadar itself, which is a dark star and emits no light. The Arrows of the Gods is another constellation which indicate true east in the north, in the northern hemisphere, and are associated with raiding and war. And the third constellation, the Crown, is said to be a good omen and the promises of riches to come.
The crown.
Which one did you try?
We haven't tried any yet.
I'd say
We
try the
just
crown.
came and got you.
It's set at Hadar now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is set to Hadar
Yeah,
now.
so let's go to the crown.
Try the crown. See what
Okay.
happens.
So you spin the wheels. It's just like Olgra's place in
Yeah, nice.
the Dark Crystal. And I don't know if you get any of these references because I'm old.
Oh,
Oh, God, yes.
100% get that one.
But yeah, so you set it to the
Never
ground,
seen a room like it.
and nothing happens that you can observe.
Okay.
Morwen, you sense, you feel, or you sense something from back in the other room that you came from.
Okay, guys. I think there's something behind us. Can I maybe like turn back a little bit and sort of try and creep in and see if I
Sure.
can get a look?
It looks to you like there's this calming feeling coming from the altar.
I am not keen on that.
Oh.
I'm gonna report back to the other guys.
Mhm.
Some shit's happening with the altar, guys. Like
I'm going to be back in my
Hi.
armor again.
Did that change when
there's
you
some
changed
kind of
that?
war. Sorry?
Did that change when we changed that there? The wheels?
That's when you guys turned the wheel, Morwen felt something behind her and went and investigated and came back and said, "Hey, there's this weird calming effect coming from the altar."
I don't like it.
Yeah.
This is not right.
She
We
started-
live in chaos, not calm.
Yeah.
Basically, the altar started shooting off. Giving
Yeah,
off a
she-
CD.
It's like the doll in the.
That's some mind control shit. I don't like
This
it.
implied
Make it
that's
stop.
clearly wrong.
Elric's going to go get a contact high from the altar.
Right. This reminds me of The Simpsons. Here's your problem. You had a switch set to evil.
So it's like lithium emanates from
yeah.
the altar.
Morwen, can you roll a perception check for me?
Deception?
Yeah, perception. Yeah,
Oh, I was gonna say, you know.
not deception.
Okay, perception. Wow. I rolled a 3 for 15.
Okay.
It's a 15, but
It's a
that's
good
like I
day.
You're
got
good.
plus 12 on perception and rolled a 3. Hate that.
Okay.
You want me to roll perception?
There's something glinting on the altar.
Nope, don't like that. Some weird shit, guys. Weird shit on the altar. Creepy stuff.
Let's go up and have a look.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go look.
Elric's going to go check it out.
All right.
It feels good anyway.
Everyone crowds around. You turn around and there's like 5 people looking over your shoulder, Morwen.
What's the big
Nope, nope.
deal? I'm getting good vibes from
I
this
ain't
one.
going closer.
I'm just like powering through.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying behind. Fuck that.
All right.
Do we all feel calm? Do we all feel the
I'm a
calm?
coward.
Anyone with a passive perception of 15 or more. So I think that's
Yeah,
Feeling
already.
My-
good.
22.
Well, I'm 11, so I just feel normal then.
No.
I'm just like,
Ooh, okay, I'm 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22 for me.
Felwyn, there's a blowfly on the altar made of gold.
where is the altar here?
Treat it as this statue. I'll make it into an altar. There you go.
Okay.
Look, Flora.
A blood fly.
I dare you to
A glad
touch a
fly.
weird
Ew.
gold glittering artifact.
What's it
It's
gonna
gonna
hit?
kill you and control your brain. Like more when it's like full tinfoil hat. No.
I will pick it up in my like
Don't touch
gloved
it.
hand.
Okay, you pick it up,
Well,
and it looks.
It's in power
beautiful.
armor.
You're in power armor.
It's a
You're going to
beaut-
try and pick up a golden fly in power armor. Okay,
Yeah, I'm just like, he,
I'll give you a sleight of hand,
Great.
but with disadvantage.
She's gonna crunch it.
Oh,
The only hint we'll have to save the world. Like,
Okay,
8.
so you get a Hulk to try and pick up the golden fragile fly, and you pick it up and you open your fist, and it's just absolutely crushed.
oh.
What did you do that for?
Beauty.
Can you mend it? Can you mend it?
It's still shiny.
I'll cast mending on a few pieces and try and put
Okay,
it back together.
Yeah, you cast mending, and it forms back into a fly shape. The antler, every leg, the little feelers are all there.
I do, Gunga. And then I'm holding it. I'm like, I'm sorry, little guy.
Would you like me to pick it up and put it in your hand for you?
Oh, it's in my hand now. I got it right. So, can I identify it now?
Yes. Do you identify? It's non-magical.
It's just a glowy
Yep.
bug
I like it.
made of metal.
That's kind of strange.
Well, it's,
Anybody want it?
Well, let's take it with us.
Are we still feeling the positive vibes coming off of the
Yes.
altar, or is it
Yes,
coming
you
from the
are.
bug?
Yeah, you are. It's still coming off the altar.
Okay.
Check out the altar. Have a look at it.
Yeah, what's the altar look like? Like tentacles, obviously, but
Yeah,
what else?
grimy stone.
But we don't feel calm anyway, do we? Some of us. So. Hell.
Things have
We
clearly
don't.
been sacrificed here. There's rivulets down the sides between the tentacles to drain fluid. It's very grim.
Well, why don't we try the other setting?
That's what I was going to say. Elric's going to go back and change the constellation and see what happens.
Okay. You turn it back to what? It was already on Hadar. Turn it to war.
So the arrow
Yeah, the war.
Yep. Okay.
crown.
Hold on to your butt.
War. I wonder what that one
What is
does.
it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Calming stunning.
You switch it across to arrows of the gods, and then you feel this. It's sort of gungo. Gungo. Yeah. It's a little bit like when you rage or when you go reckless. You know, that same sort of hyped up feeling, blood pumping.
Oh, wow.
It's
that's
you
good.
all feel like it's go time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey. Come on, Philwood. I'll rescue you in your new armor. Let's see how tough you are.
You know what, following Gango? Come at me. I can take both of you.
You probably could with a fireball or something. Poof.
Yeah.
Be like, gone.
Me and Binius get a little shovey.
Yeah.
Let's play knock over the cow. Come on. Anyone.
Screw it, guys. Mosh
Tip
pit.
the cow. Let's
We're
go
like
cow
football
tipping.
players before a game. We're just
Just hyping each other up.
yeah.
Do another one, Eric. Do another one.
Those are the only three.
Come on, Benias. We need some Pantera in here.
Get the
Okay.
gong.
You hear some snorting, and Wally comes like with his chest puffed up.
Hey.
Yay, Wally.
Let's have a dance battle.
What do you want? Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
All right, maybe we should switch it back. Before things get out of hand.
I feel great.
Yeah.
We're going to check out the world.
We're taking this altar with.
All right.
We need this on the ship.
Where are you switching it back to, Gungo?
We'll switch it back to the crown, right?
Crown, I
Crown?
think.
Okay, switch it back to the crown. Elric, you're feeling good again. You're close to it.
Switch it back again. Switch it back again. And then switch it back again.
With that contact die going, yeah. Feel good.
I know.
Yeah.
There goes all my confidence.
Where?
I wonder how far that reaches.
I
That
mean,
calming influence.
Elric,
The
you've
whole
got.
island like jacked up, and then they're like, "Wait a minute."
Elric, do you have religion, Elric?
I do.
So where the fly was in the centre of a square carved sort of tile-like area in the middle of the altar, where you might have seen, some other religions might place fruit or flowers or some other offering.
Okay.
Do we feel like that appeared after we did the chain, or that was there before and we just didn't see it?
You didn't. You're pretty sure you didn't see it.
Okay.
Did anything appear after we switched it back?
Nothing has changed. Observing the altar.
Okay.
But you haven't.
What about if we put it? What about if we put it back and then change it?
This is typically an offering circle.
Okay. So you sit back, you stare at it, and you flip it from one to the other, and to no constellation, and try a few things. And other than the feeling you get from it, nothing changes on the altar itself.
And
Even if we put the fly back.
Try something. I'm gonna place my plain old dagger right in the middle.
Okay.
Of that circle, and then have Gungo change it again.
What to?
Okay. Well, what do you want me to change it to, Alec?
I would change it to the arrow one.
Your choice.
Change the
With
arrow.
the dagger
Or
there.
no, hideous.
Hater?
Hater.
Yeah, Hadar. Yeah.
Okay, the altar starts to glow purple, and you all feel a little uneasy.
Okay.
Anything happen to the dagger?
No.
You want me to switch it
I'd
back?
like to feel calm, please.
Okay, back to crown.
You turn it to
Yeah,
crown, and the dagger turns golden.
Ooh.
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 Is it still magical or?
It was non-magical before.
So basically, a
Oh.
fly got into this middle of the circle when we turned
Ah,
it, and it turned gold.
yeah, nice. Oh man, we can make a mint out of this.
I don't know. I mean, my father always said that all that glitters is not gold, and all that is gold does not glitter.
Change it to the third one real quick before I pick this gold dagger up.
Yeah, did your dad live in a mansion or a tent though?
Yeah, change it to the war.
I don't know, but no.
Okay, so you switch it back to something else, pick up the
We'll
dagger,
switch
and now you've got a gold dagger. It's blunt and
Nice.
unusable as a dagger, but it's
That's no good.
It's 1 pound worth of 1 pound worth of gold that you're now holding.
Wow.
Wow. Look, start looking around.
Everyone,
What else we put in there?
shells, rocks, everything. Like,
Um,
You pick
Okay,
up,
well,
you pick
Go on,
up
sorry.
pick up a rock, about the size of this. Put it on the thing. Switch it to evil. Switch it to good. Switch it to evil, and then the rock just turns solid gold.
wow.
Wow.
What happens if we switch it to war, though? The third one.
Once you switch it to war, the gold rock is still sitting there, but you get the same feeling from it. But
Oh, okay.
What if we put something else there and just put it straight to war arrow?
nothing happens.
Oh, what about an arrow? Put an arrow on there.
Yeah. Try an arrow.
Okay.
Put it onto arrows of the gods. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Switch it back
I'm-
and come golden, right?
Yep.
Got a
I'm
golden arrow.
sorry. I'm sorry, but I think this is a distraction. I think we're supposed to be doing something completely different in here. Like, there was a life at stake.
Who? What?
I don't know. The elders sent us to save someone, didn't they?
To save someone? No. I think we're
Yeah,
going to a skull.
like something that's divine but was mortal, and we had to protect it.
That's the Kraken.
Yeah, but they said there's something in the tower, didn't they?
No, this was the gate to Ascal here.
Yeah.
I think they said. But you're right. I mean, we didn't come here to make gold, but
We didn't come
boy,
here to get
but
rich.
but boy, it wouldn't be a bad little side thing to happen, right?
I'm like going through my inventory. Look, I'm
Come on, just one more thing. One more thing. One more thing.
One more
Okay. Oh, get out Lazdrigal's shield.
All right. Don't make me stage an intervention. I will make banners, and I will write letters.
Get out Lazdrigal's shield and put it on there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Turn it to gold. He ain't gonna need it no more.
Okay, it turns into solid gold.
Hey!
Now, in £1 is 10 coins or 100 coins? I can't remember weight-wise.
Yeah, I can't remember either. What is that?
You could probably
I think
see
I think
1,000
100,
coins is, yeah.
it's 100, I think.
100 is £1, I think.
Yeah. So that dagger, let's see, I had that up a second ago.
50 coins weight a pound. It's £2 for 100.
50, yeah, okay. So a dagger weighs £1, so 50 coins, so it's like 50 gold pieces.
Shield weighs £6.
Yep.
That's what, 300 gold.
Yep.
There we go.
Nice.
Anything else?
Who said it was worthless?
Any boulders? So you've chucked a couple of rocks, that say like a £10 rock or something like that.
We could grab those puppets of us and turn them into little gold figurines.
Oh, I still want to touch my horn on there and do it. Alright. I guess it's enough.
Okay, all right.
Yes, it's a done.
You play with the with Olgra's contraption a little bit, and eventually move on. Pick up a tunnel that continues down and further north. You think that you're probably below sea level at this point, and you're probably out to sea. These pathways and the passages you've been going on are going north, and remember this tower was on the further northernmost point of the island.
Mm-hmm.
You travel down the tunnel. You pick up the sound of a sort of whispered conversation.
Oh, not this again.
And rounding a corner, you notice a mildew-covered canvas has been nailed into the natural stone wall. And the source of whisperings must be immediately behind this curtain.
Uh-oh.
Dungeon's gonna have his spear and shield out.
There's two ways we could do this. We stealth, we jump right through, and just the usual.
There is no stealthing.
We just
Felwin's like
no, like
we send
No.
it Felwin Buster through the door.
You're pretty sure that whatever would have heard Felwin coming, that the whispering is because there's clearly a conversation going on.
We can't recognise the language or anything.
It's common. No, I told you.
I feel like we understand it.
We're not
Pretend to be
to.
Lazdrigal and walk in there.
And sorry, what do they say?
No, I told you before. We can't do that. That's not what we're here for.
They sound like us.
Kindred spirits.
our
I'm
mirror
just gonna
image
walk
is
up to the curtain because I'm supposed to be here.
All right.
Do we recognize
Yeah,
the voices?
As Lazdrigal, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna open it and be like, "What are you two up to?"
Okay, you move it, and there's one person there in a little alcove.
Oh,
And
just one person there.
Yeah, she's wearing armor. She's got a couple of swords and things. Pretty grimy. There's a stool there and a very small table. Bit of a water bottle, canteen.
All right.
And she's no, I've told you. And she sort of looks up at you and then goes back to a conversation, which she seems to be having with herself.
Ah, okay.
I think we're on the right track.
And then she sort of looks up and then looks around and says, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" No. Okay.
Yeah.
So, insight check. She's lost her marbles.
Yes. There's a free pass. There's a free pass for you.
Free pass on that one. That's she's gone further down this track than what we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
She's probably in the minuses a little bit right now.
Yeah.
just say to her, which way to the Kraken?
She sort of gestures down the passage. She says, "Don't go that way. Don't go down there."
Don't go that way.
No.
Don't go
Okay,
there.
that's the way we want to go there. So let's go.
Okay. Is she one of those fish people, or
She says, "What?"
is she one of those fish people?
No.
Just regular.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe she's got a tinge to it. She's got that look about her, but not. You know, she would easily pass for human in any other town.
Wait, Binius would use the message cantrip and like whisper into her ear, pretending to be one of the voices in her head. Like, can you please repeat what is the plan again? Why are we here again?
I have to guard.
Nice.
I have to guard. We're guarding. We have to stop everyone from coming through. No, that's bullshit. We've moved on from that. Looks like you gather that she's supposed to be guarding against intruders.
Oh dear, you got it all wrong. You're supposed to be regarding the altar in the other room.
I thought it was gardening.
That way was too. Yeah.
The hedges outside are a mess.
Don't go down there.
All right.
No. And she sort
Okay.
of jumps up to her feet. Don't go down there.
We won't.
And
then we'll start walking down there.
keeps looking down the passage.
Yeah. We're not going down there.
Okay, she sort of lets you go, lets you walk on. Don't go down there.
And then we turn around and go right down the passage. She doesn't want to.
Doing a great job.
Doing a great job. Bye.
Okay, she gives you a double thumbs up.
Yeah, keep them out.
Make sure nobody follows us.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you continue on, and we'll just move some statuary. Move into a slightly different part of the chambers.
I wonder if she could have been helped.
And I'm just conscious of time. We're getting on to.
Yeah, I gotta go
Eleven
do something with my dog in a minute because she's driving me nuts here.
Let's. I think this is a good point to stop, because you go down the passage, and you see this enormous, hulking, tentacled mass walking towards you. It pretty much fills the passage, like a shaggy beast. But it's not hair. It's like rubbery appendages.
Ew.
And beyond, it's at an archway of the tunnel, and at that archway, written in Elvish, is the word Asgal.
Ooh.
Can I translate that?
Yeah,
Was the city we're looking for?
that's the city you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh,
no.
Lost city by ass. We found it like one afternoon.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so we got Tentacle Monster next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the next episode, Elric chats up an octopus again.
All right. Thanks everyone, and we'll catch up
Thank you.
in a fortnight.
Nice
Thank
work.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Sadness.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
The
everyone.
sadness of this dog right now is crazy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Look at it.
Round.